What's happening, lads? We're here to tell you about our Patreon membership that starts from just £3 a month. It is the biggest Patreon in the UK and the fastest growing Patreon on planet Earth, kid. Dan, why is that?
You get early access to the public episode. Pubes get it on Monday. You can get it up to 48 hours early.
And on top of that, let me just interrupt you there and say you don't get any adverts on the early access. The YouTube adverts that sort of interrupt the show for the public people. If you watch it via the Patreon app, the adverts aren't there. You get an advert-free early access on top of your bonus episode every single week and all of the specials that we drop one of every single month. Dan, list them.
The Ghost Hunt 2. We've done so many lock-ins and they've got more drunk and more ridiculous, and we've got more planned.
The roast of Adam and Dan, blind date. This is all part of the Patreon membership. Everyone from £3 to 5 to 10, even if you sign up for the lowest tier, you get all the bonus content. People get early access to tickets as well.
It's the only way to see us live, basically. Yeah. If you're not a patron, you're not going to get to buy tickets to see us live.
Apart from the Arena show, which is on sale right now. It's on sale publicly. You can get tickets at gigsandtours.com. Friday the 9th of December, we changed the UK and worldwide podcast game by throwing the biggest ever podcast party at the Echo Arena. It's not the Echo Arena anymore, it's the M&S Bank Arena, but I don't care. I'm old school. You can get them right now. Tickets are still on sale. Come and join us for the biggest night of this podcast and all of our lives.
Do you know who got the best tickets for that? Patrons, because it was on there first. Patreon.com/haveawordpod.
Enjoy the episode, you filthy animals.
Go ahead.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by manscaped.com, the very best in below the belt men's grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
Hey! It's the Have a Word podcast over here!
This has changed so much since I was last on.
Take the mic with you, Dan.
Hey, have this. Talk into it. Brennan Reece is here, guest co-host, because Dan is currently
dead,
refuting some allegations in court,
no,
and you know
allegedly.
we wish him the best with it. And if he clears his name, he's welcome back.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, what?
She did say she had 2 legs. He didn't know. Swings can get.
He's allegedly dealing with allegations.
Yeah,
of someone with no legs.
I don't know. That's allegedly. I don't know how many legs she's
actually. Look, we should.
Allegedly.
We've
cut it out.
We've already said too much, and he's said far too much. Allegedly.
Allegedly. It's been lovely co-hosting. See you in a bit, mate.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. It's nice now coming back. Go on. Go on. I saw your eye.
Yeah. Steady on. What?
You like it? It's good.
Yeah, no, I'm not having I'm just, I think it is where, for the audio listeners, I'm talking about Brennan's attire. He's got a jacket on that's, I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm not saying it doesn't suit you. I'm just saying, it's it's definitely worth pointing out.
I'd say this has happened. I've seen you quite a lot recently. This has happened 3 times in the past 2 months where I've turned up and you've gone, that's jazzy. And I think, just say what you think, Adam.
Yeah. You look like a dog bed from B&M.
That's exactly what I'm going for.
Yeah. So for anyone who is an audio listener, Brennan is wearing a leopard print.
Feel the material as well.
Ooh.
Like fuzzy felt, that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is it reversible? It looks reversible.
Oh, do you know? I don't think it is, but I could brave it out.
You can do whatever you want, Brennan.
I can do whatever I want. That's why I'm wearing this.
And I like the rolled ups. I think, yeah. Yeah.
Confidence
okay.
is key, mate.
Do you know what? I've been a big supporter in your recent, because you're now rich. Yeah. So you've been buying like loads of clothes. Yeah. And I've been a supporter in your...
Whereas before, I was wandering around naked before the podcast kicked off.
You were just in like Lonsdale stuff quite a lot.
Was I?
Yeah, Velcro Lonsdale shoes.
That is a worse allegation than the woman with no legs.
It was allegedly in Lonsdale.
You wear slash and giraffes.
And then you've sort of got into like the 2 pieces now. And I've been like, do you know what?
I got laughed at when I got a co-award for the Maldives. They were like, lol. And now he wears them all the time.
When did I do that? No.
Someone find the clip.
No.
Before I won an oldie, they were going. Where were you? I always do that with you. I love a two-piece now. I'm going to Dubai next week without you.
You're going to Dubai.
Dubai. I just go to Dubai a few times a year, mate. That's me. I'm happy, mate. As long as I get Dubai 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a year, honestly, that's me. That's me done. You know what I mean?
Same place every time.
I'll stay in the same hotel every time,
Palm
mate.
Springs,
Like,
love it.
don't even leave the hotel, mate. Buffets on fire. You got the weather, sat by the pool. The locals, lad. The locals, I'm telling you right now, I don't care what they believe. They're nice.
I'll tell you what they don't like over there, though. A two-piece.
I reckon I'm going to be running Dubai in about 48 hours. They're going to be like, have you heard about fucking two-piece ROWE?
What are you changing in Dubai? I think it's pretty good what they've got going on there. No
Some things
hands,
could
no
change.
gays. Love it.
Dubai, I spoke about this in the Saturday at the cultural appropriation document that you hosted. Dubai are the original cultural appropriators. Not the original, but like they're probably the biggest version of it. Because cultural appropriation is about altering what you do, stealing from another culture to make a profit off that culture. And that's what they've done, isn't it? Because white people have turned up over there and gone, we want roastiness and bevies. And they've gone, okay, mate, not a problem, my friend. You come into the hotel, you can have turkey bacon, or you can go behind the curtain and have real bacon.
I nearly got wanked off in a Dubai massage place.
Nearly.
Yeah. Well, I had to say no.
She
missed.
What?
Yeah.
She missed.
No, it was a he. It was a he.
Oh, shit.
No.
Because you can't have mixed sex massages over there.
Yeah.
So you have to
start fucking.
So like princes and that all go there to get a little rub down and then a little rub down.
I got what? They hate. Oh, sorry. They dislike homosexual people, but they only have same
The
sex.
self-editing on you there.
They only have same sex.
Yeah, but it's not gay, is it? It's just a massage.
Yeah. But if they're wanking you off at the end of this,
Yeah, but I don't
That
think
is-
that's advertised.
it should be.
Honestly, so I went in and then the guy, he kept whispering Koh Samui at me because I said I'd been Koh Samui. He was from Thailand. So he was just like doing that and kept going, Koh Samui, I don't know. And then he flipped me over and then he was like trying to grab it. And I went, no, I'm fine. And then I told my mate and she went to the desk and complained. She was like, this guy's tried to wank off my friend. I'm not joking.
And what
Like,
did they say?
Yeah, at the front desk going like, and they were like, who was it? And then they brought them all out, like 5 of them.
What, like a
Like police
line?
lineup.
Yeah. It's like literally like, take me out. And then they go, who was it? And I couldn't tell you.
Because they all look.
No, because I have my
Similar.
face in a hole in a bed. And so I just had to pick one.
He's dead now.
He is
You
dead.
got someone killed.
Well,
And he might not have even done it.
they said we're going to have to fire him and send him home.
Yeah.
Because obviously the whole place would get shut down. So I just had to go like number 4. And he went, mate.
So it wasn't him then?
And number 2 went,
You cannot change your mind.
yeah.
I got a massage in Crete and he tried to bum me.
He physically tried to bum you.
He got on the bed and spread me cheeks, got his cock out. He was trying to force his cock in my ass.
What did you say?
What? Right, mate, I've got a bird. And he was like, oh,
I've got a bird.
sorry, mate, I'll take it out.
Did you tell the desk?
What? No, I didn't want to hurt his career, do you know what I mean?
Why would you have to bum you?
Yeah, but once I asked him to stop, he did, and I felt like that was quite polite of him.
But how far did he get?
What?
Like, did he
His
get
bell end brushed me cheeks.
just like
Yeah.
That set my ass on fire.
Every time I go for a massage, though, I always do think that they want to.
Every time?
So sometimes you go to like a Thai one and you go, right, at the end of this, they might. But sometimes when you go to like a spa,
Yeah.
and I think, they want to shag me, you know?
Yeah.
And I know they don't. I'm just
yeah.
paying them 70 quid.
Yeah.
But I think this is the one.
Yeah.
I got one in Newcastle.
I think it's quite. Sorry, go on.
I got one in Newcastle and she went, you must get many compliments.
Where was she from?
Newcastle?
What was it?
You must get many
She said,
compliments.
and one in Liverpool went, oh my God, this is true as well. This is true.
Oh my
Said this on
God.
the pod before. She went, have you been in the gym today? Your legs are solid.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking hell again.
She wanted to fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, just
One in
saying.
Edinburgh said to me, I'd love to fuck you. And I was like, she's into me, yeah.
I'm just getting this vibe that she might want to.
I think it's quite a male thing. And this is definitely part of like the problem with men is that any rudimentary kindness from any woman makes me go, she wants to fuck.
Oh, I've been in like a clothes shop.
Yeah.
And they're like, can I get that in a different size? And I go, she wants.
Do you remember every compliment that's ever been told to you? It's
No.
such a man thing.
No, you get them quite a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, do you get them a lot? Yeah.
I guess it's because I'm a friendly man.
Yeah.
No, I mean like a flirty one. I don't mean like, oh,
That was good parking.
Oh, no.
When someone just flashes
Who's
the
doing
light.
that? Why not winning out, mate? Good parking. Well, then.
Nice parking, that.
Well, it can be like if a woman opens a door for me, I'm like, steady on, girl. You know, got a bed.
Imagine you said that every time. Got a bed, sorry.
Let that door go. No.
Someone ripping a ticket on the way into Hamilton. Mate, got a bird.
Yeah, I think that's quite a male thing, isn't it?
And like with the massage thing, I think they must have to deal with some absolute slobs of men. Yeah. And I'm not in my finest ever shape, but I think this is a treat for both of us.
I honestly think that, you know.
I know exactly what you mean.
I think you've probably touched some fucking horrible men, and I'm all right. So, like, you've smashed it here.
Yeah, comparatively.
Yeah, you've got me and I'm
Like
sorry.
proper, you know, they've got like spots on their ass.
Yeah.
It's like kneading bread. They're just like, ugh. And
Yeah.
I just think, what a nice treat I am.
Imagine
you have girls
walking into a
needing
massage parlour, right? You and Freddy Quinne. I imagine like what the women, they must like toss a coin.
They're
They
definitely
must toss a coin.
They're doing fucking
Like,
rock,
come
paper,
on, rock,
scissors.
paper,
aren't
scissors.
they?
Is that a thing?
Winner gets Freddy.
Because also it's like, do you know, some days you have a day of like on a weekend we might have one gig. You think, great. And then sometimes you go to London and have 3. Looking at Freddie, you're like, that's a shift, that, isn't it?
Freddy's in today, by the way.
That's why I said it.
I thought he was here. Just
Because
look.
I know-
I thought that was him with his top off.
I know he will listen to this episode.
There are
back.
people who think the guest sits there in silence as we do the first part.
Yeah, do you know when we get someone on who's got like a fan base?
Yeah.
Right. So like we get like new listeners for the first time. Like we had like Sean Walsh on for the first time, or like Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
We get comments going, why did they not speak to Shane for the first 2 hours of the podcast?
Just sat there trying to. No. Well, I know you're a global superstar, but we've got shit to say in a Nigerian accent.
I've
he's
never
on
done
the
a
train.
Nigerian accent on this podcast. I don't know why you would ever insinuate that.
I think today's the day.
Do you reckon? Okay, give it a go. How we?
Nah,
From Nigeria. Nigeria's brilliant, mate.
What's the best thing about Nigeria?
The people and all the sand.
I don't think Nigeria's got sand.
I'm almost certain they
I
have.
feel like it's a landlocked African country.
Yeah.
Not much sand in them. I'm gonna search that. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's not known for its beaches.
What?
Oh, there are beaches. Sorry, I apologise.
Say, don't fucking chat to me about Nigeria, mate. I know so much about Nigeria you wouldn't even believe.
What's the capital?
What? Nairobi.
No,
It is.
Rwanda.
no, it's Lagos, isn't it?
No, it's Nairobi.
Okay, it's
No, sorry. No, it is. It's Lagos.
Yeah,
I get them mixed up sometimes.
What, Nairobi and Lagos?
Nairobi's Kenya.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Get me
Is it not
African.
Lagos. What? Abuja, is it?
No, that's Nigerian for Lagos. Don't Google it.
Abuja, it is Abuja. Do you
Yeah.
know what that is? That's FIFA Street, that.
What do you mean?
It was on FIFA Street, and I thought it'd be a capital because it was on FIFA Street. Sorry.
There we go. Learn something new every day. It's an educational podcast as well as humour. You know, we do teach.
I've
Abuja.
listened to this podcast a lot and I've not learned anything.
I don't think you pay
The only
enough
thing I've
attention.
learned is that it's going good. And the past 10 years of my career has been a waste of time.
You just needed to wait for
I
this.
just needed to buy a Rode podcaster thing, a mic. Because it's got, like, I don't know how often you talk about, like, because obviously the podcast is the podcast you just talk, but I don't think, do you ever talk about how well it's going?
Every now and then we'll hint on it. When we had Kane Brown in, he was sort of eulogising about it and saying, like, it's a bit ridiculous. And, like, obviously we're very aware of how well it's going, but there's also a perception from other people. Like, I was out the other me and Carl had our quiz on Monday. I was out. Alfie Brown joined us for a drink after the quiz, and we were talking to someone else, and Alfie said, "Oh, have a word's the most important thing to happen to British comedy in the past 5 or 10 years."
Yeah, I'd say.
And
That and stand up for the week.
Nope.
They were 2 big hitters.
I was like, that's not a sentence that he would say lightly. He chooses his words very carefully, Alfie.
Yeah.
And as much as I'm in my head, you all know what I'm like. I'm like, yeah, look, let's do it. Let's keep going and smash it and change and whatever. For someone like him to say that, you go, oh, this is actually, because he will have spoke about that with hundreds of other comics. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well, now you're like, because when we first started, like, you were like,
Yeah.
but with none of this. So everyone was like,
changed.
fuck it up. Now, like, you were basically a rich man in a poor man's body, and now you're a rich man in a rich man's body. And it's so mad that your mates are like, you know, none of us are like going, oh, lend us 20p, but you guys are like, well rich.
We're not well rich.
You are well rich.
We're not well. It's going well, but we're not rich. I'm frivolous.
I saw you burn a £5 in front of a homeless man the other day.
But he gave him 20.
Yeah, you did give him 20.
Yeah.
And then he said,
a magic
make sure
trick,
you
wasn't
sign
it?
up for 2 months. That's 2 months Patreon.
What do you see as rich? Because rich is such a fucking broad scale.
The
To
fact that you
me-
can just like go, like not have to like check your bank account before you buy £400
to me,
You
trainers.
rich
should check your bank account every now and then, just in case people.
Rich
are
is
taking
not
stuff out
checking.
of it.
That's how rich you can be. You basically got a staff member who sucks you off a bit. That's what you did there. You got someone on the payroll.
Rich is being able to buy something without checking the price tag.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's rich.
No, but we can't go and buy a yacht, can we?
I don't know.
No, but-
You tell him he can, and he'll be buying a yacht next. He'll be on eBay tomorrow.
phone.
No, that's not the barometer of rich. It's not can you buy anything, including a yacht.
No, anything that is within your like possibility of owning, and not going, how much is it? You know what I mean?
I don't
Like,
like,
we can't afford a private jet. We're not going to ask the price of it.
That doesn't make. That's not the barometer of being rich, is it? Because you could win the lottery, which is millions of pounds, and you can't
It
buy
is
a
millions
private
of
jet.
pounds.
No, but within the millions of pounds that you can afford without asking the price of something.
No, you're not telling me that Roman Abramovich is not going. And how much is that?
No.
Is that VAT included? Or
Really don't know.
he's not just going, I'll have it. Do you remember when Michael Jackson was walking around Harrods with Martin Bashir
that
and he
was
was like,
weird.
I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have him,
He
I'll
wasn't
have
checking
her.
the price. At no
Yeah,
point
but-
did he check the price.
It's a very subtle.
Yeah, but
point
he's not
down
great for
there.
checking numbers, is he? If we think about it. He was
Allegedly.
never great. Allegedly.
No, he was definitely a paedophile.
Who?
Michael Jackson.
He was actually cleared.
Not Martin Bashir. Maybe. He's a disgraced journalist, which is the same
Why is he disgraced?
after that.
After what?
After the Michael Jackson thing.
After being a grass for Michael Jackson.
Because Michael Jackson was like, I didn't okay any of this footage, and he's edited it to make me look worse, and apparently like it was a really big scandal. Martin Bashir's now nowhere.
Oh,
Disgrace.
really?
Imagine kicking off about Martin Bashir when you know that you're rimming children.
Imagine.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No alleged.
It's mad, isn't it? Like I used to do a routine about Michael Jackson, and then I put it online because I wanted to just get rid of it. And his fans are absolutely batshit. Like they're so like they will come at you and be like, he didn't do it. Here's all the evidence I've got, which is essentially his very, very well chosen YouTube videos and like what? Well, you know, ask Macaulay Culkin. Wouldn't he have fucked Macaulay
Because he
Culkin?
didn't shag him. The absence of evidence is not evidence. Just because he didn't shag him doesn't
Yeah.
mean he didn't shag him.
Well, there wasn't a sequin up one of their asses with his glittery glove.
Yeah.
Didn't do it, did he? I reckon we had him on the Ferris wheel, and every time they just come down, he'd just kiss the bell end. And then they'd
Also,
go.
have you seen Macaulay Culkin now? Because he looks like Michael Jackson fucked him and he hasn't got over it. He does look. He does have a
Like
look
he's
on his
holding a
face.
secret.
Yeah, he looks like he was bummed within an inch of his life, and he's just constantly thinking about it.
He's in American Horror Story, the latest season, and he looks awful.
Yeah.
He's got a proper puffy face.
I don't think you can say that anymore. Well,
I meant like, puffy,
As in,
gay.
yeah, he has a very gay face.
got a bit of a gay face, hasn't he?
Is that the scary bit of the series?
Would be for Carl. Carl is massively homophobic, you know.
I'm not.
He is.
God's fucking sake.
You walk
This-
around Gay Town spitting at the bars.
What bars? We used to go to Gay Town every week.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you could spit at the bars. That's to keep you away from it for years. It's getting out of hand.
It's just not true.
But with Michael Jackson fans, I did a tweet. I don't tweet because I don't really like it, but I did a tweet ages ago. And it wasn't even a good tweet. It was something about, have you ever noticed that the darker Michael Jackson's crimes got, the lighter his skin became?
Yeah.
And then some Michael Jackson fans tried to get my tour cancelled. They were ringing the stand, get him off. And they're like, no, he's just done a shit joke.
Why would you offend someone that vehemently without actually knowing the facts? Because they don't know.
Because they're fans of his work and they can't get their head beyond, I like his songs and therefore he can't possibly have done. Like they watch. You got to remember when there's a big issue like that and people are on a certain side of it, they end up in an echo chamber where they only watch stuff that will prove his innocence. They won't watch the stuff that makes him look dodgy.
I don't think you can get that stuff online. I don't think you can watch any of them videos.
If I didn't have sex with a child, I wouldn't pay the family millions of pounds. I'd just go, I didn't do it. Stop.
Would you not, though?
No.
So here's the thing. Like, first of all, when I put my joke out, someone said, this is just racism. You're only saying it because he's black. It's a black man. And I said, actually, he didn't fuck any kids until he was white. But would you not? So, right, you get... this gets really big, massive. We're genuinely rich. Brennan is like, wow, look at that yacht, right?
Just in the studio. Like, why is there?
How much did it cost? I don't know.
Didn't have to check because I'm rich. So you get
yacht
that
full of kids. You're like, what?
and there's a kid and his family who accuse you
Yeah.
of nonsense him. They're like, oh my God, he gave me some fucking mad drink. He called it fucking Moses water and then he fingered me, right?
Yeah, just a Mao I'm laced with Rohypnol.
Right?
Right.
And then you're going to court, right? And it's like, your lawyer comes to you and goes, mate, this is tough, you know? Like, you're going to, like, based on what they're saying and the amount of witnesses they're going to call, because there's other people saying you've done this now as well, and maybe they're jumping on the hype train, but you're looking at going down, right? But if you give them 2 mil, they'll go away.
What? That's an admission of guilt to me.
Is it?
Yeah.
But people are going to think you're guilty anyway.
Yeah,
Either
so
way.
why not fight it and go down fighting? Well, then go, oh, his money, go away.
Because if you go down fighting, you're going to end up in prison, and paedophiles in prison get battered and
Why'd you
bummed.
go? No, I didn't do it though.
Yeah, but that's what everyone's catchphrase is in prison.
No, but I'm saying, do you not think paying someone off is an admission of guilt?
Yeah, but then you're free. You're not getting bummed in your house or your yacht, are you?
No, but I'd
in
rather
prison.
I'd just get Johnny Cochran. He'd box me off. He boxed Michael off. He's dead now, isn't
Michael Jackson.
he? No, I'm not. No, I don't think I could. Like, I'm not going to say his name, but it's a footballer who paid the lady off, and to me, that's an admission of guilt as well.
Yeah, but if it's like
Cristiano
a bit of
Ronaldo.
change,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
allegedly.
No, he did pay it off.
Did he? My
Yeah.
my sister once, she won't like me saying this, but she was working out in Japan, and United did like the pre-season tour. This is years and years ago, and she ended up in a hotel room with about 19 of them, and they were all just like banging away.
It's a fucking big hotel room, though.
Yeah, like a suite.
Hang on. Can we just park the car here for a second? You're telling me that your sister had a 19-man gangbang with the Man United squad?
What year was
Yeah,
this?
but
I don't know what
not
quality.
now. Like this is like, you know,
Come
when they
on.
were good.
Give me a year.
Oh, that's the problem we all had with this story.
Was
yeah,
that Jemba
she wasn't
Jemba
getting
there?
fucked by fucking Anthony Martial. She had Roy Keane in an asshole.
Yeah, you don't want to see fucking Phil Jones just doing his.
What year are we talking? Another caliber of players.
I'm gonna say, she would have been like mid-20s, so maybe like 15 years ago. She was also getting on with at the same time a member of Maroon 5.
Right.
He might have been there.
Carlos Tevez was there.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Ole Gunnar Ronaldo was there. Shock.
It's weird. My sister's rich now, and I don't know why.
Who's the worst?
There's
Rooney.
19 of them.
Giggsy was there. Look at that, mate. Giggs.
That's more than an entire matchday squad.
It might have been like physios and training staff as well, though.
Oh my God.
The kit man.
Right.
So Nanny?
Did she tell you which one she's fucked?
No, she didn't. I didn't get the fucking team sheet out and go, right, who was it?
Dong Dong was there.
Who?
Fang Hao Dong Dong. Wow, is that Daniel Welbeck's real name? Daniel Nitaki Mensa Welbeck. Mad. Yeah, there's some fucking characters there. She's
Yeah,
like
some
a
good
great
one.
night.
Phil Bardsley?
No, it's well
Yeah,
too far to go. Oh, was he? Yeah.
Yeah, he was there.
He's angry, him. Gary Neville was there.
Oh my God, my sister's been done by some class of 92.
Mikhail Sylvester shagged your sister.
I don't think she did all, like, I think there was other women.
Oh, right.
I don't think my sister got Annabelle Chong beyond belief.
Tight Chung.
That's one of the maddest stories for you to drop so nonchalantly.
I mean, it's not really my story, is it?
Hang on, so it was sex? Or I thought she was just in the room?
Well, she didn't say, she was just there. And she didn't go, oh, by the way, I noshed everyone off.
Right.
But she wasn't just there having a brew, was she?
No, she absolutely wasn't. No,
Yeah.
no.
That was
She
Sir
was
Alex Ferguson.
I heard actually that she came on, like, because they were just bringing him on one at a time. She ripped off some grass and then did a hop and then did that as she came in. Got subbed.
She walked down the tunnel.
And then at the end, she just slid on her knees and they're all just bukkake her.
How is this your, what, 5th time in the studio? And you've only just brought up the 19-man bukkake gangbang with a Man United squad of my family. How's this never come up before?
Well, it's a thing that I've suppressed. It's just popped up because we were talking about.
If my sister had had a 19-man United squad gangbang,
And Mikhail
I would be
Sylvester was
telling
there.
everybody about it.
Would you?
Yeah!
But then what happens when your sister gets injured? Like, my sister lives in Spain, so she's never going to see this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the internet, so she will. But, like, we'll all be, like, if your sister came in now, we'd all be like,
She's Chinese.
yeah, she's,
Yeah. I have got a Chinese sister.
you would not.
I have.
What?
I've got a half Chinese sister. I've quarter Chinese sister who I've never met.
Why has it just gone down from half to how'd you get quarter?
So
Further
one of her grandparents. So her mum's half Chinese
Right.
and my
so-
dad's white.
So that Adam's dad had sex with a half Chinese woman. No, a
half Chinese.
half Chinese woman.
I can't say that.
Half Chinese?
No.
Half chips, half rice.
Right. Okay.
I'll say it.
Yeah. Because you can't get fired, but I can.
Right. Okay.
So your dad
yeah.
banged a Chinese woman.
A half Chinese woman.
Half Chinese woman, allegedly. And where was this?
And I'm, to be honest with you, when I say Chinese, I mean East Asian. I don't know exactly what country, but I
yeah. Taiwan?
possibly.
But China's the biggest one, so there's go on averages.
I'm literally playing the odds.
And
Yeah.
also, when we're watching this in 3 years, she could be from anywhere and we'll just say China because they'll take over.
Yeah, she's not Chinese yet.
I love how you basically put a bit down, like put a 20p on a pool table just in case it takes over. And you're like, I'm a bit Chinese, so you can. I mean, I reckon I might get away with it now.
Yeah, so before my mum and dad met, and not long before they met,
Okay.
my dad was dating, this is the story as I believe it to be true. I have told this on a Patreon episode before. Was dating a half Chinese woman, and then she.
What was the other half, by the way?
I assume white.
English.
But let's for this. let's
say
just for
English.
the sake of this say Iranian, right?
Okay, yeah.
So she's half Chinese, half Iranian.
Chiranian.
Chiranian, yeah.
Iranian.
Iranese.
Yeah.
Irene.
Jamaican. Yeah. If you're half Iranian, half Chinese, you're automatically Jamaican.
It's a
somehow.
primary colour and
Jamaican.
it's secondary colours.
And she left me dad a letter on the day she moved away from the area they
English
lived
or
couldn't read it.
Chinese?
in. And he had to take
It was just
it.
written on a grain
And
of sand.
Google Translate didn't exist back then, so he had to find an Iranian and a Chinese person because it was written. One sentence was Iranian, the next sentence was Chinese, so we needed 2 people to translate it. And it essentially said, "I'm having a baby. It is yours, but my family are religious and they don't like you. So I don't want to. I needed to let you know, but please just let me go and deal with this on my own. And I don't really want anything from you." And he, I believe, respected those wishes.
You haven't.
What do you mean?
Well, they're finding out now, aren't they?
Well, this is the thing, because I wanted to go and look for her. Do you know what I mean? I've got a sibling. And my dad was like, I feel really uncomfortable with that and whatever. Like, not that I'm wishing on this in any way, shape or form. When my dad passes away, be that in 10, 20, whatever years, I will then go and look and find.
Well, I'll warn you against this because my dad found out he got a long-lost sister.
Yeah.
So she'd been living in St. Helens. My granddad had an affair with a black man.
Yeah.
And then what happened is she moved over to...
Your granddad had an affair with a black man.
No, my grandma.
Your grandma. Sorry. I misheard that. Genuinely.
I think I might have said granddad.
My granddad had an affair with a
And then
black
he
man.
he got pregnant.
And he got pregnant.
He can
Your
do
granddad.
that. He can do that.
It was the 50s. It was a different time then. So she moved over. My dad's sister. They had a funeral for her.
Yeah.
What?
Fake funeral. So my dad was 7. Found out. Right. Grandma's having a baby. They said the baby had died. There's a grave.
What?
I've been to it.
Right.
So she gets put up for adoption because she's not English.
Yeah.
And in the 50s, you weren't allowed to be anything but English.
Yeah.
So she got sent over to New Zealand. Then tried to look for my dad on Friends Reunited, but couldn't really find him. And then about 5 or 6 years ago, went on Facebook, found my dad and sister. Then I was out in Australia, so I went to go and meet Auntie Pam. Great, that bit. Met my 2 cousins. One of them, rotten, minging, boring.
The other one's fit.
Oh my God. Like you wouldn't believe. Jenny, oh my, she's unreal. And I
You got a
would
fit cousin?
fit, not even, I'm not even talking fit.
Is
I'm
it first cousin?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
but I don't care. It's different. It's like,
No, it's same blood.
not, yeah, but I would, you know.
Really?
Would you really?
Yes.
You'd fuck
Mate,
your
she's
first
so
cousin.
fit. She's so, not, like, I know it's weird, but there's got to be a level. There's got to be a level. Like, you've got,
Right, go on.
right, who's your, like, dream celeb?
Margot Robbie, let's say.
So Margot Robbie, right, but after a brief acid attack. So she's not fully Margot Robbie, she's still fit.
A brief acid attack.
Just a little.
It was bad, but it was
It was
quick.
in like a little £1 squirty gun.
Right,
So
yeah.
and so you find out that your Chinese cousin, for some reason, looks like Margot Robbie. I think it's the Iranian side.
Yeah.
That makes it look like that. You're telling me, little family reunion, all having a drink, all having a nice time, and then you feel a little leg under the table. She goes,
It's my cock.
I done wrong.
Yeah.
You mean now?
I'm telling you right now, Brennan, I can look you in the eye. Refrain. I can look you in the face
Yeah.
area
Yeah.
and tell you right now there is no circumstance.
No circumstance.
There is no way I would ever, and I feel really comfortable saying this, fuck my first cousin.
I think you're mad for that.
I think you are inbred.
I'm not. I'm
Right.
not. Well,
I think
come
you
on.
want your kids to be then.
I don't want kids with him.
Right.
He just wants to have
I just
sex
want a
with
cheeky,
Jenny.
like,
Just a kiss
on the wedge.
on the a kiss on the winch. Hey girl, here's a kiss on the
Give her a
winch.
kiss on the wedge.
Right.
Come on, Carl.
I'm
Right.
not shagging me cousins, Brennan.
No, they're not your, not the ones you've got now. Not them ugly fuckers. The like a fit new one,
Do I know it's
like
my
a Casa
cousin?
Amor cousin comes in for a
Do I
bit.
know it's my cousin?
Yes.
No, then.
Why?
Because
Would you, like, okay, let's just extrapolate this, right?
I don't know what that means, but it sounds.
Let's just
Break it
unpack it.
Okay.
Because I want to see to what line I can push this.
Okay.
Right. Let's say the
Mm-hmm.
girl you met, who you want to fuck, who is your cousin, right? Let's say
Jenny.
what Jenny, right? Hey Jenny, you know that, love. Call me.
Call someone.
I'm not your cousin. Apparently, you're fuckable cousin level fit. So
that's levels.
yeah,
Unbelievable.
If that was your long lost sister, would you fuck her?
No, because that's too close, isn't it?
Why? Why is that any different?
Because it's cousin and sister.
It is literally closer.
It is closer.
It is closer. So is that too close?
I mean, there'd be a level, wouldn't there?
Yeah.
Like,
You're saying there's a level to which she could be fit. You could find a long lost sister and be like,
so if by chance Natalie Portman happened to be my sister,
yeah.
and she pops over and she's like, oh,
Natalie Portman.
She's attractive.
She is
so
so I don't know
attractive.
where that name came from.
my 13-year-old brain. My brother used to have a poster of Natalie Portman, one of Natalie Portman and one of Sandra Bullock. Do you know when you used to go to like a poster shop? You'd go through the like TK Maxx.
Sandra Bullock. It's Iron Man now.
What?
If you go to HMV, it's all just posters of Iron Man.
No, it was like
Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. There was one of Anna Kournikova showing her ass
Yeah.
a bit. There was one that said like beer making people fuckable since 1952. So I went and the female
thank
body
you for that.
inspector on them. So, if I used to have those posters, and me and my brother shared a room, and I would just stand in front of it like it was an analog porn hub and just come on the posters. That's where Natalie Portman.
I had a Jennifer Ellison calendar.
Now you could just pop to a studio around the corner.
Yeah.
You could just sign a kid up for £6 and have a
Did
go.
you come on it?
Wow.
Did you come on it?
That's how I used to stick the dates to, like, stick the month up. So I'd be like, oh, it's the 31st. Spaff. There you go.
Yeah.
Stuck.
And then you could just blame it on a Tipex mouse.
Brennan, do you know if you were with a lady for 10 years
Mm.
and you were like, you know, married, kids, whatever, and then you found out it was your sister?
Well, no, I'm married, aren't I?
What do you mean?
Oh, so I'm married. That's who I'm married to, my sister.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Are you stopping her?
No.
I think at that stage, she's not your sister. She is now your wife. You've developed that relationship. That
Yeah.
would be
wife
awful.
first, mother, then sister.
And you've not noticed your kids have got like 6 heads.
But this is genuinely something I've thought of before. Because I don't know who my sister is, right?
Same. Me too. I also have a sister
Yeah.
and a brother. Not
Yeah.
shagged him yet.
Do you know who they are?
No.
Shag your brother.
Here's the thing. Here's what I'm worried about, right? Because like throughout my singledom, I've had, you know, a handful of one night stands.
Uh-huh.
I might have fucked my sister.
Have you shagged any quarter Asian ladies?
But I think a quarter is like, that's the point where it becomes
Diluted.
almost unnoticeable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's just good bone structure.
Yeah. Like they would look like mostly white, wouldn't they? Or
Right.
Iranian. Like I don't know, do I?
It's possible. If
It is possible,
you
and
was in
that
Liverpool.
I wouldn't be happy that that's happened.
You wouldn't be happy,
No.
but it's happened.
Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't be happy.
Oh,
If
come-
you pissed on like my roast dinner, I wouldn't be happy. It would have happened.
Yeah, but if you thought it was gravy,
and you
And there's
enjoyed,
something wrong with your bladder.
but you enjoyed the roast dinner as well because you enjoyed the sex.
Yeah, unless what if I found out it was like one of the ones where I was like, oh, she was shite, that was horrible, and I'm like, yeah, makes sense.
She's my sister,
Yeah,
half sister.
yeah.
Ah,
I want to go
brother.
looking for her though.
but you want your sister to be good at sex.
What?
Like if you're gonna shag your sister, you want it to be good.
Yeah, but I'm not going to shag my sister.
No, but if you did, you won't
Yeah.
want it. You won't want it to be a bad one.
Correct.
You'd want it to be
Without
the
me
best.
knowing.
No, even if you do know now. Like if you're gonna shag a family member,
Yeah.
you better make it worth it. Like if you're gonna shag a nan or a mum,
Right.
let's keep it up there. So like nan's mum's sisters,
Yeah.
you want it to be the best blowjob you've ever had.
Oh my god.
You do.
No.
You don't want it to be the worst one. You go, well, that was a fucking waste of time.
It doesn't matter. I'm dead. I'd just kill myself.
If
Would
your
you?
nan sucked you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh god, that was great. I'll move on.
It's just nice to have that on the table as a possibility. Family dues, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm always thinking when I'm going on my way to a Christian. I'm like, open my cousin's game today.
I just think.
That's what I think.
If you don't know,
Yeah, but you do know when you still want to fuck her.
oh yeah, that is true.
Right. That's where it's weird, Brennan.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know.
No, now you've said it out loud. That is because I've never told anyone this. And
Now you're telling 1.2 million people.
Jenny, and if you are out there, Emily, not you. That wouldn't be worth it.
What's wrong with Emily?
Boring.
Boring. Right.
I bumped into her in New
Does that mean
York.
ugly?
Oh God, I can't say this.
You've
No,
said
she's
it now.
yeah, she's.
You can't
You
say
bumped
whatever
into
you
her in New
can't
York?
say. Shush.
He bumped into New York.
Yeah, go on.
Bumped into her in New York. She's
Emily,
like, yeah.
the ugly one.
She's like, hey, I live in New York. 15 minutes later, I had to just make some up to leave. 'Cause I didn't have nothing. It's just like, if that was Jenny, we'd
Yeah.
still be there now. Get a hotel room, a suite. We'll go and see a show, take her for some dinner.
I think you're
Take
in
her
love
back.
with your cousin.
I know I'm in love with her.
So when you said before, I'll warn you against that, when I said I wanted to find me sister, is that because the warning is, what if she's got a fit daughter?
What if she's unreal? Because
Right.
once you feel that feeling,
Yeah.
you just can't deny it. And I don't want that for you because
You should deny it.
I can't.
You should learn to deny it.
Honest, if you saw her,
Yeah. You got a picture?
yeah.
I slid it in.
Oh my God. There we go.
No nudes though.
Yet. I'm working on
Let's
it.
see.
This
Oh, imagine, but this is
this girl needs to be phenomenal, by the way.
that's
Yeah.
the thing now. If I show you
Yeah.
and you would go,
Oh.
Just show me. We won't slide the picture in.
No,
Just
we
show
won't.
me.
Of
me-
course
let
we
me
won't.
find her.
Slide the bit.
imagine she's blocked me now.
Don't put this picture in.
Don't put our picture in anyway.
No.
Any picture. Finn put a picture of Chris
Oh my good God. Yeah, there's no level of fit my cousin could be where I'd have these feelings, to be honest with you. I'm proud of you for opening up, though. Do you know what? There's too much kink shaming in the world, and if you're kink,
Isn't that illegal?
Not kink, it's love.
no, it's not illegal to fuck your cousin.
Especially if they live over in Australia. I just don't think there's a good enough picture.
No,
Right.
if she's this incredible, any picture looks good.
Yeah, yeah. Like there shouldn't be an angle from which she could have took a photo.
She's fuckable cousin fit, Brennan. That's like an 11.
I think I might have
Change of things.
I think you might have what?
just overestimated. I've not seen her in a few years.
Oh, you can marry your
Here in
first
Britain, it's actually perfectly legal for first cousins to marry. Prince Philip and the Queen are even third
cousin.
cousins.
Shock.
Charles Darwin was also married to his first cousin Emma Wedgwood.
He was born the same day as me as well.
They
Which
were,
he is, but
they were third cousins. Prince Philip's dead.
Charles, thank you, Carl. That doesn't mean cousins getting married haven't come under fire. Yeah. Brennan,
Yeah, mate.
Have you found any picture? Could you just like go on her Instagram and just show me any one picture?
I don't think I follow her on Instagram.
Well, you should do. You fancy her?
Yeah, but I
You
don't
should be
wanna- I
watching
don't
her stories like as soon as she posts them and being like, "Hey, look, I'm there." You know, a little face comes up at the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
Because that'll
Love
be-
heart.
Yeah,
Just show the
just
intent.
replying with like 100 underscore.
Yeah, fire.
Oh my god, the little heart love eyes.
Yeah.
Liking her post within the first 5. Like when she puts a post up, you have to sort of not be the first one to like it. Once it's got like 12, you be the 13th.
Yeah, that'd be good. That.
Be the
Being
baker's
single
dozen.
sounds fucking exhausting.
What?
Being single sounds exhausting.
You got to play the game.
Especially if you're in love with your cousin.
T-Pain song.
She's got a boyfriend as well, and he's a dickhead.
Is he?
When I met him, I was like,
What's his name,
"You!"
Brennan? What's her name? Sorry, I'll bleep it out.
No, because then this will end up.
Can you just show me whatever's on your phone right now?
Oh, this is not a good picture though.
Please show
It's
me.
like dead quick, like just.
Show me the
She's
picture.
She's all right there, but she's fit. No, that. No, that.
She's not fit, is she?
No one know that. And that's like a few years ago, innit?
When you met
see her
her?
in the flesh.
When you met her a few years ago, you mean?
You just like hug, smell.
Right, I'm telling you right now, you are in love with this woman. And I'll tell you why I know. Because she, and I apologize, fuck knows what Emily looks like, by the way.
Should see Auntie Pam.
She's not unattractive. She's just not fuck your cousin level fit. It's a sentence I didn't expect to be saying today. Things said at work. She's not unattractive. She's just not fuck your cousin level fit. Do you know what, mate? Do you know what? Proud of you is the wrong word because it's really embarrassing what you've just done for yourself and your family.
Also proud I've not achieved what I want to yet.
Yeah.
So.
Shaggy cousin.
Do you think she would if she was single?
Do you reckon she's
Got
saying
blue
the same
tick.
thing?
Yeah.
Blue tick dick.
Yeah.
That's what people call it, you know.
Blue tick dick.
Like, do you know when girls realise that you've got blue tick?
Mm.
And it's like the opposite of the ick. They go,
Oh.
he's got blue tick dick.
Just give me the tick.
Yeah, he's got the tick. I've got the tick. Things that you love about someone.
Can you imagine ever using, like, there's a lad that we know who got arrested for attempted murder.
This has taken a sharp turn through a central reservation.
And this is not actually...
You met him last week as well. Yeah.
Yeah. This is not someone we went to school with either, by the way. This is another attempted murder that we know. And he got arrested because he was believed to have been in a car when it hit someone. And he said, "Why would I run someone over? I've got 20,000 followers on Instagram." As he was being arrested. That would give me the ick.
That's full.
If I was the police officer,
blue
I'd
tick ick, that.
hold me gun out and blow his head off.
Yeah.
You'd arrest him just for that.
So, and when he told us, we were like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I mean, it's so funny.
That's minging.
Yeah.
And also, attempted murder, you're not even succeeded. You're a failure, mate.
And he was the
20,000.
passenger.
I've never understood why people get less time in prison for attempted murder. Should get more.
Yeah.
Because you failed.
Yeah.
Because you're going to do it again now. You've got the taste for it.
Yeah, absolutely. 100% with you on that. I'd like to have an advert break because I'm going to go away and contemplate how fit my cousins would have to be for me to... And I'm telling you right now, the girl on your phone would not cut the mustard. Sorry, Jenny. And Emily, I'm really sorry for whatever your face looks like, love. Life must be really difficult. Boring. And levels below what I've just been shown.
When's Dan back?
Monday. And I'm in Dubai. Just go a few times a year, do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of me regular. I just, I'll go there for a week and then I come back and I'm refreshed, do you know what I mean? Because the people out there, all the muzzos, lads, they'll come up to you and like, they're like, what's wrong with muzzo?
Unless you're talking about Andy Murray. Loads.
That's what I was talking about.
Andy Muzzo.
Yeah, they're always out there when I go. I always time it so that me and
Him and
Judy
his
can have
mum.
a fucking pint. What did you think I meant?
All right, guys, this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp.
BetterHelp is an online way of getting therapy. You go on to betterhelp.com, you sign up, it asks you a load of questions, and usually within 48 hours, they have you matched up to a specialist therapist who matches your needs, your trauma, the things you want to talk about. You'll get an email going, you've been matched to this guy. This is John, the therapist, and he's going to talk you through your problems.
There's no stigma with counselling and therapy. If you've got shit you need to work through, this is a great option. One of my negatives, I love counselling. I'm a massive convert to it. One of the negatives is actually having to meet a counsellor in person. This is all online. It's over Zoom. This is a way to go. I think you should really try it. If this is something you've been thinking about, try BetterHelp.
I've been thinking about going to therapy for a while now, and I think I'm going to start with BetterHelp first. I think the online thing might be much more suitable to my lifestyle, to be honest with you. If you go to betterhelp.com/word10, that's betterhelp.com/word10, you get 10% off your first month of online therapy, and it also lets them know that we sent you, which is good for us, and keeps the podcast going, and keeps these episodes free. So do it now. Go and get yourself some help. We know you need it.
I'm really sorry for nearly touching your desk.
This is my side now.
It is, yeah. Look, it's yours. Hey, I don't like touching the thing. I'll
You've
break
got your
it.
phone, you've got the hammer. I've got the
Hammer.
I've got the drink.
What are you drinking?
Oh.
Snake.
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 Sneak, innit?
Sneak.
You love a bit of sneak, you. You've been saying to me for ages, get on the sneak train.
Oh yeah.
Is that the mango? The new mango flavour?
Yeah, it's mango taste. Yeah.
Yeah, the Sneak energy drink that you
Mango
love.
wild for that.
Mango wild.
I'm a man and I've gone. I love mango.
Use code WORD10 to get yeah.
Type 2 diabetes.
It's delicious though, innit? You love it.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's your favourite. Yeah.
To get snuck.
Yeah.
That's what they say in the circles when you like. So when you're drunk, when you have loads of that, you snuck. Me and the boys are gonna get snuck later, lad.
Me and the boys are getting
off your
snuck.
tits.
Getting snuck up, lad.
Snuck.
It works good as a mixer with alcohol as well, or as a palate cleanser after some crack.
I've heard you can clean blood off the road with it.
Yeah.
Um,
Or a crip.
Just drink.
Oh, I always forget coming here. It's a different thing. It's just like being in a four-walled WhatsApp group.
That's literally what this
Yeah.
room is, yeah. It's a WhatsApp group that we broadcast.
And then I go out and I go, oh, fuck. Like, do you know where you've just forgotten it? I've like,
Yeah. Because this, we said it a couple of weeks ago, this has never changed. We've all just been in a cupboard in Runcorn and the people watching has just grown and grown and grown.
Yeah.
So
there's
this
people
has
with
never
like
changed.
pitchforks outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. But you just ignore them, and then someone says like Jew with a bit too much stank on it next week, and they go after them.
But you can say like, it's with a D.
That's usually
it's
us, though.
Jew.
What?
That's usually us. They're back again.
What's in your box? What's in a box?
well-
What's in a box?
So,
From the hit film, Inglourious Bastards.
it's a nice box, isn't it?
It
It
looks
is.
like someone's ashes.
Whose ashes would that be? Rick Waller's. What the fuck are you talking about?
Lloyd
What do you
Griffiths.
mean? Just because of the size?
Um,
You could just elongate the box and have a small box.
It's just a big rubber fist.
Right, can I see what the weight of it is?
Yeah.
Right, because you've brought this in.
Brought this in.
Because last time you came, you came with a little surprise, and you thought you'd do it again.
Well, so I've done this twice. I've co-hosted twice now.
Yeah,
So
once
when
with me and once with Dan.
And then I ended up, just for fun, dressing up as the other person.
Yeah.
And then I thought, right, that's done. Done them both. Done the two important people in the room.
Are you going to dress up as Carl?
Take the
Well,
mic. Take the mic in. Take the mic.
Wasn't a choice. So some of your incel fans were like, you've got to do Carl.
Oh, you're dressing up as me.
Oh my God! Can I have a look in the box before you put it on?
Yeah, if you want.
How big's the cock?
All right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good start. Yeah.
Too
I
bad.
mean, I can guess. You're going to have a wig on. You're going to have a better beard and a footy top.
A better beard.
It was a,
Better
Ooh.
it was a funny
Ooh,
stab.
a sly
Brutal.
little.
It was a
So I brought a choice
Dropped it
of.
right near the net there. Oh.
We start because this is.
Are they for me? Because you said I could have them.
Yeah, but I'm going to put one on.
Okay,
So
that's
it
fine.
depends whether you want the one that's not been packaged.
Well, you said.
Oh my God! A small.
Yeah, you can keep that one.
Oh, I can't wait to see you wear this.
I'm not wearing it.
And,
So I found these in my friend's attic. He was moving out. He goes, I'm just chucking them in the bin. I was like,
Is that a large? The into one?
no, they're all
does it
small.
look like a lodge?
Kids.
Fuck's sake! Who's fitting in that?
Well, Brennan's
You said
about.
I could have them.
I tell you, you'd fit in this.
Can I have them?
My cousin Jenny, lovely figure. So what do you want me in? Orange or blue?
Well, the Inter Milan is synonymous with me, so
Yeah.
it's going to be the Inter Milan one. Don't open the
This is a
Roma one.
wonderful kit.
We can give that away to a fan. Write in why you deserve it.
So we obviously start with that.
Small though.
Right.
It's fucking small. It's going to be like one of them
Okay.
heart monitor training tops.
You look more like me already.
You actually do
both
as
my
well.
tits.
It's mad. Oh my God.
Yeah? How's that
You
look?
wear
You look
that,
like an
you
Inter Milan themed superhero.
Inter
I'm here
Milan.
to score some goals.
Right, what's next? Come on. I can see. Right.
So I made this morning out of an Amazon package. This is just like a little Carl.
I'm not Dan Bilzerian.
This is your Iranian cousin.
Sister.
Whatever she is.
Yeah.
And then the hair's tough because, like, you just got darker hair. But I was wandering around. I've got to get rid of some of that
Right, okay.
So that's the
Is that a Mickey Mouse head?
cushion. But it's
Cushion. A Mickey Mouse cushion.
if we just get rid of some of
The fluff.
Finn's pubes there.
Yeah, there we go.
That.
There you go. Okay,
this'll be
cool.
Well, you obviously have to
that's
sit over there.
wonderful.
So I think.
That's
getting
do you know
there.
what? No,
We're
that looks
you know
really
what? We're
good.
getting
Fucking
there.
hell, I'm looking at a mirror here.
Yeah.
It's good.
Are we looking? Are we all right?
I think you need a bit of hairspray.
Good.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah.
Get a bit of that in the go.
Okay, bit of hairspray on there. That's
I
good.
actually use Tresemme. Not
Yeah.
that fucking VO5 shit.
We can just play. I know you love beer pong.
Nice. I like winning money, yeah.
I was thinking about beer pong before. I think the
Or
way you
keeping
can
money.
do it next time, just to like, do you know when you do it at your quizzes?
Yeah.
Just to sort of like bump it up, is instead of it being. Have you ever played queer pong?
What's queer pong?
Well, so each one's
You
got
put
like.
little tiny gaming in the cups.
No, so like one's by,
Gaming?
one's like Les.
Dennis.
So like when you get it in,
Battersby?
you have to, you have to suck off Les Battersby. So you play a little game of that. So there's
Okay.
yours.
All right, okay.
I'm going to have a game of queer pong.
A little game of queer pong, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
What else is in the box?
And then last thing, obviously, because you can't just do it on your own, is basically just Finn. Just a little sheet. It's like, doesn't say out, he's just like here. And he like sings a song and he's like this. That's it.
And what are they for?
Oh, they were just, I don't know what they were for.
Okay.
Notes.
Cue cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
Well, you have to come and sit over here to play beer pong.
he's all right where he is.
Well, I'll tell you this that I heard the other day. One of your fans grassed you up
Okay.
and he was saying, did you know that Carl wanted a boxing match with you? Against
you?
me? With me, he
I
said.
know. So what happened was recently we said who would we fight, and
Oh.
Dan said, "Oh, Carl, you can fight Brennan," and I went because I'm confident. Yeah, I'll smash his head in.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with this.
Do you think you could be calling a fight?
Brennan,
got-
we'd,
I
have,
mean,
we'd
what
end
else
up having
have you got?
sex within the
Is
first
there
30
more?
seconds, Brennan.
Only one way to find out who's got a harder punch, isn't there?
Right.
What?
Do you reckon you could,
Punch? You want me to punch you?
in the,
I will hurt you though.
you won't though?
Well, anyone punching
I know
anyone?
how you feel. I'm dressed like you. You're pathetic.
You want me to punch you in the? Okay.
I've never seen you move so quick. Oh, God.
Are you actually going to punch him? First live punching in Haverway history.
Not
There
in
we
the
go.
face. Not in my beautiful beard.
Okay.
Right.
This is no longer a podcast, ladies and gentlemen. For the audio listeners, if you don't know what's going on. Oh, my God. Right, okay. Where you going?
You can't just lean over like it's fucking... Right, here we go.
Right.
Yeah. I need to know what I'm dealing with. Hard.
Right, come on. Okay.
Seen these like TikTok videos, do you know when they like tense up?
right-hander, change turn that way.
Okay, Carl is about to punch Brennan. I don't really know how to commentate on something that he's just going to... You're going to just punch him.
Yeah, can I hit you hard?
Why have you got a semi on? You're like so excited. Right.
Come on, let's just get it over with and get back to the actual podcast. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
I don't really know why we've just done that.
Yeah, I reckon you could take me, you know. My beard nearly come off. The angle's mad.
Punch his beard off.
Look, he's gone full. He's
Okay.
gone full UFC.
This is, well, that was fun.
Oh, God.
What a wonderful time we're all having.
How do you feel, Finn?
That was a really bad punch as well. That was a bad punch.
You all right? Why did you, what?
I don't know.
I didn't punch you. I skimmed you.
You didn't skim me. You got me.
I did
You look,
skim
you look great.
Do I?
That's the important thing. Yeah.
You look
Well,
sexy.
superimpose this next to her because they've got some guy keeps putting up one of me dressed as you, one
Next
of
to
me,
Dan, yeah.
and then they'll be like,
Oh yeah, put me. No, you need to be.
what's that?
You should be side on. That's it. There you go.
Hang on,
That's
how
it.
much
That's just holding a cock.
that's trauma. That. Look at my trauma hand after he's.
Oh, didn't he hit you very well either?
Look at that. He did. He got me. He did get me.
You okay?
Oh, that happened.
Now it's my turn. No.
Well, okay.
Bit of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Leave
it's
the
a
top
bit
on
of
because
fun.
I'm not messing.
No, leave the
Size
top on.
wise, you
Oh,
look
yeah, I'll
great.
try it. I won't.
No, you look great.
Do I? I'll leave the top on.
But it's small. But how's it look good?
Just keeping everything in.
All right.
Yeah, you've got one of those bodies that when stuff is really tight on you, you
Brennan.
just look thinner.
We have the same watch on.
Oh my
Like
God.
the exact same watch.
Oh my God, it was so meant to be.
Hang on. What wrist is that on?
It's on his right, isn't it? What's wrong with that?
Does that mean I'm gay?
That's
It
the gay
doesn't
one.
mean you're gay, but watching your right wrist a bit.
White
Like
wrist.
Roy Hodgson
When you're watching your white wrist.
is a bit rogue. Like,
Both his wrists are white.
With a tag on.
take the tag off. Yeah, you meant to wear your watch on your right wrist. That's not easy.
It is on
to
the
say.
right wrist.
Left wrist, sorry.
Why? Who said meant to?
It's just a sartorial like fact.
What have you got on?
What
I haven't got a watch on today. I've left it off.
What wrist to wear a watch? Your non-dominant wrist. So obviously, there you go.
Non-dom, yeah.
Yeah.
Non-dom. Simon, no.
Are you left-handed?
No.
So you're wrong then.
Why is it such a problem?
It's done
I've
me
got
head in.
no idea whether anyone is going to enjoy the first 10 minutes of this
I'm going to say
podcast.
no.
Finn, have you got any prep?
Yes.
You got the prep that I did and sent over? Could you just get that up, please? All
We
those
haven't got that
questions.
because you didn't do it. But this is by Young Harold.
Okay, mate. Tell us the questions, mate. We try to solve people problems.
This is
What?
from Dan. This is a man called Dan.
Okay.
Could be our Dan.
Is it all done?
No. My mate went to school with Ed Sheeran,
No, it's not done.
and after too much bugle at a house party, cocaine, told him to give up music and focus on something sensible, as his music wasn't great. Have you ever massively got it wrong about a comic, thinking they were total shite or absolutely amazing, then they've gone the complete opposite way?
Freddie's got better.
Oh, do you remember when he used to do this? Remember when he used to do basically that half of Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
It was so bad, wasn't it? It was so bad. He just learnt a monologue from Pulp Fiction, and you're like, just a fat man just trying to get into drama school.
What,
Yeah.
was there any jokes in
What
it?
was the bit?
I think it was someone tried to mug him,
Yeah.
and he said all I could think to do was just reply with this bit from Pulp Fiction. So the fellow was like, give me your money. And I was like, does he look like a bitch? And then he literally just acted out the fella being confused, trying to mug him while he did the entire monologue.
Oh, it was a clap there.
No, it was just,
At the end, like, well done for remembering.
it didn't even get that.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Because people not said it quick enough. People are just like,
I don't think I've got it massively wrong. You know when you said you were going to start stand-up? Like, obviously you were always a performer anyway.
Yeah,
You were
yeah.
an actor before you were a comedian. Did anyone say, like, what are you doing?
Oh.
Did anyone doubt it? Like,
comedians at the start.
No, I mean people who, in your life.
My mum tried to talk me out of it.
Did she?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she was like nervous about me going. She was like, you don't have to do it. I was like, but I do though, Beryl.
Yeah.
But no one really was like, you're going to be shit.
Yeah.
It was more when I started comedy that people were like, I got given the nickname T4. Do you know that?
Why?
Some of the Manchester comics, because they thought I wanted to be a T4 presenter.
You sort of did.
Yeah, it's just a lucky guess that. It would have been great. But also, it's like, oh, fuck, there's my mum.
Yeah.
Why is me? Oh, is
Sorry if
this
there's
from
any
last time I was
stains
here?
on that, by the way.
Oh, no.
No, she's got a look of.
Who?
Jenny.
My cousin Jenny.
Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah.
That's one for therapy. So, but yeah, because when you started, because you had, what were you doing? Maths.
Matt's at uni, yeah.
No, he didn't do maths at uni. He went to induction week and left after 4 days. He didn't do maths at uni. This is going to be an
I
urban
got
myth.
into uni to do
You
maths.
got absolutely that's the same
That's
thing.
all I say.
But you didn't do maths at uni.
No, I was doing maths at uni.
It's not like, oh, you know, Bill Gates dropped out in year 6 and now he's a billionaire. That'll be him. Do you know actually Adam Rowan? He didn't go to uni. Fuck
I
off.
did go to uni.
You didn't.
I did. I went to university.
No, but you didn't. You went to the building of university.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you
I
didn't
was
go
sorry for
uni.
the semantics. I went to the uni. End of story.
I mean, it wasn't really a story.
Right.
But like, the leap from times tables to comedy
Yeah.
is a bigger leap than
Acting to comedy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what we would, that's what it was. A-level maths is just 7 times 9.
The rule of 3.
Yeah.
Brennan, what is 7 times now?
52.
63.
Yeah. Next one. It's the next one up. I'm bad at maths. I'm bad at most things though.
No, you're not. You're a very talented boy.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, but he is bad at most things. I think we're all bad at most things.
Oh, yeah, I can't do parasailing.
I can.
What is parasailing again?
thing I
Parasailing, you
did.
don't do
I know
that.
paraglide.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
one.
but that's not your like. That's the boat's job.
Yeah.
No, paragliding isn't.
Well, you're not. That's the air's job.
Yeah, but you can be bad
You're
at
just
it.
a big kite.
A what?
The people outside are angry again.
I'm a what? You're a wizard, Harry.
Especially dressed like.
Careful, Paolo.
So your mum saw us, it was like, hey, what about your alpha fella?
Oh, my dad's not bothered about anything.
Yeah.
I could say, do you know what? Go and do a school shooting. He'd go on, lad.
Be the best.
Be the best at it.
Kill all the kids.
Yeah. He'd go, here's my gun. He's a good, my dad will support me in anything. My mum told me this recently. I don't know what, not yours, but
Oh.
no, well,
She's dead.
I know she is.
Fact. Well-known fact.
Well-known fact.
How are we on?
She said she'd go prison for me if I'd done a murder.
Yeah.
And she's like, he's got more life to live. Do you reckon your mum or dad would do it?
I think me mum would. I don't know whether my dad would. I think my dad would be like, you're a fucking gobshite getting caught. No. Poured himself another whiskey and he'd be like...
My mum definitely would.
Yeah, me mum would have. Yeah.
Too supportive.
Yeah.
That's why we've all ended up like this.
I think sons can do no wrong in the eyes of the mother.
Yeah.
I broke my sister's jaw and my mum blamed it on my sister.
So did Patrick Sevra.
That's a good one, that. Not Ronaldo, not Sevra.
Yeah, no, I had a couple of friends of mine who were like, don't do this. Like, me mate Cooper, I worked with him when I worked at McDonald's, which is when I decided to do stand-up. He came to the first few gigs and he watched, like, this. Because he was like, lads, you know, if you're shite, like, it's also the end of your social life a bit. Like, it's going to be
So
fucked, do you know
brutal.
what I mean? It's going to be, like, it'd be so embarrassing. And he watched, like, this, but then... Like, it was very, very bad stand-up, but the first few gigs went well.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
like, as he sort of... He
It was
loosened
good,
up.
bad, though.
What do you mean?
Your first stand-ups was good, bad.
Yeah, it's like open spot good, which
Yeah,
is
yeah. It
professional
It wasn't bad. You were
No.
like, oh, shit, why is he still going? It's like, oh, he's good, bad.
Do you remember your first joke that you did ever on stage?
Yeah. So, it
So
was
do I.
an improv one, and it
Ooh.
was terrible. Like, it was really bad.
Yeah.
So, it was the day... It was Sunday the 27th of June, 2010. And it was the day Germany beat England in the World Cup. Knockout round when Frank Lampard scored, and it went over the line.
Yeah.
But like never. And back then, I it's well documented on this. I've sort of disillusioned with international football and don't really care about England at all. Back then, that wasn't the case, and I'd been that day to watch England play Germany at the St Margaret Mary's Social Club, and I made a joke about that.
I remember it.
I was like, so I said something like, a lot of talk today about. This is so bad. A lot of talk today about the need for goal line technology, but I've got a bit of technology I've been using for years, and it's called fucking eyesight. That goal was 2 yards over the line, you gang of German bastards. Fuck off.
That's just you moaning outside a pub.
It got a round of applause.
What?
You got to understand, my first gig, there was 32 people there, and 28 of them had come with me.
Oh, fair enough.
So, yeah.
They're just egging you on.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first thing I ever said on stage. I had a routine about a fictional paedophile called Uncle Charlie.
Oh, my God.
I had... So, there's a comic who has never liked me, who for a while...
Oh, there's loads, mate.
No.
There's fucking loads of them.
Of course there is, but there's one in particular who you sort of know who I'm talking about. You were quite close at one point. And she sort of hated me from the off. And I never really understood why. What?
Or he.
Was she? Okay. Because I had some really bad misogynistic jokes when I started. Just stupid ones that... like, one of them was... I'm single, all my mates have got birds. The only bird I've got just sits in its cage all day making fucking noises. She calls it the kitchen. It was so... But it worked, but it was so bad.
I used to have one about a homeless person, a fictional homeless person who was like slagging me off because of the way that I dressed. I was like, a fanny smelled like a half-eaten packet of skips.
Yeah, I remember you
remember
had
that?
that joke, yeah. Half eaten, as if it changes smell halfway through the pack.
Brennan, one of your jokes I remember constantly.
What is
the
it?
joke?
Constantly when I'm playing FIFA. It's the come on boys one.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, boys, you do what, mate?
That was
I
my
honestly-
first bit I'd ever, I'd
You
written.
did that on the Apollo, didn't you?
Yeah, they made me do it.
Yeah.
5 or 6 times a week. That is in my head. You do what? It's mad.
That's my garlic bread.
Yeah, for me it
It's
is.
my out.
It's weird if someone says come on, or I'm like, oh, you do what?
That was the first bit where I'd gone, I've written a bit. Because before then it was just like, oh, I look like I'm in Wham. It was, oh, dear. Not really. Right.
The first bit I felt like I had was me Nelson Mandela routine, the two girls on
In the back of the bus, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the one where it's like, who's he play for City? Something like
Mario
that.
Balotelli.
Yeah, doesn't he play for Man City? And it was getting confused, Manuel Balotelli. And the story was sort of, 10% true that I then it went from being something I overheard on a bus to essentially like an 8-minute routine, and it eventually went on Lab Bible and did like millions of views. That was the first time I was like, that's a bit, and I think that's what got me sort of paid work, because I had that as the main chunk of a 10, and it was just so many punchlines that I'd worked on it. So I'd do 10s and they'd be like, oh yeah, he's
got a bit. Yeah. He's got a bit.
And then I started doing 20s and they were like, oh, you've got
he's got one bit. You go from having a bit to having one bit. You're like, fuck.
What's the first bit you remember going, oh, I'm actually very good at this?
The first bit that I felt like, oh, comics who are better than me would be happy to have this was the Victoria's Secret routine.
Yeah, it's probably your best routine. That's why.
Yeah. That was the first time I went, oh, this is a level above what I've written before.
Yeah.
I think that happens when you start writing your shows, though, doesn't it? Do you know when you go, right, you get a bit more space to go, I'm going to write a 7-minute routine or a 10-minute routine. So when I did my first Edinburgh, and I was like panicking near the end, you just end up going, fuck it, I'm just going to write this new bit.
Yeah.
And that's when you, like, that's where some of my best bits have come, just in like the past 2 weeks, where you're like, fuck.
It's the fight or flight, isn't it? Like, I always sort of rushed my Edinburgh show in July. You know, when you go into the Edinburgh Festival, for those who are sort of unacquainted with how that works, you know sort of for definite from January that you're going to the Edinburgh Festival in August. But most people know from the August before whether they're going next year.
They make a choice.
And, you should technically start writing that show in September, October for the following August. And most people get about 20 minutes done in the first 7 months. And then in the last month or two, they try and get the other 40 of it.
Yeah, it's like GCSE cramming where you're going, fuck.
Just proper revision the night before.
Writing Nazi, 1950. See, I've left it the latest I've ever left it this time. Because I'm going to the Fringe, don't know why. But I started writing it about a month ago.
Yeah.
And it's too little time, but also I don't care. Yeah. But also some of the best stuff I've written's coming out.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a choice.
No, you don't have a choice.
You don't have that fear thing where you're going, should I say that? Although I've found this is the hardest one to write because more so than ever, people come up to me and go, you can't say that. Like, I don't class myself as an offensive comic, but I got a bit about...
No, but you've got a lot more bite than people give you credit for. Do you know what I mean? People, I think, and this is maybe sort of tied into what you talked about before, when you started and you were sort of quite clearly from an acting background and performing, and everything was, and people called you T4 because everyone was like, you're quite open about the fact initially you were using stand-up to further a presenting or acting career.
No, that wasn't that's what people thought, but I really wanted to be a stand-up.
Yeah.
If I got acting jobs but I never did it for acting. And it's
funny,
I
thought that.
Yeah, it's funny, all those bastards who are like, oh, I just wanted to be an actor. Yeah. All trying to get in like BBC Free stuff now. Like, the amount of, I'm doing a thing in October, and when people found out about it, the amount of texts I got going, hey lad, is there a part for me? You're like, no.
How do you think I know about that you're telling me about?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, but
yeah, I can be harsh, but put on like a cheeky.
You get away with it because it like you come across as so non-threatening on stage and everyone's mate, and then you'll just say something horrible to a woman, and everyone's like, yeah.
I can't remember who it was. Someone like Rob Rouse was like, you're one of the few comics in the country that can call a bunch of women slags and get away with it, and they love you more. And I went, that's the goal. That's the one I want. And to all those slags out there, call me.
Especially Jenny.
But yeah, so I had a woman come up to me the other day. I've got this bit about being fat or being fatter. And she was like, you can't say fat. Yeah. I was like, why? She said, because it's a hard word. She was fat. She was well fat.
You can't really claim the word fat.
But also, it's about, I'm a bit fat now.
It's about what you think, It's your body.
You're the fattest I've ever seen you.
Yeah. Especially in this.
Yeah.
It's a large.
Yeah.
And also, fat people don't like sharing stuff, so it's our word, isn't it?
We at it.
The F word.
F word.
Let's have one more question, and we'll go for lunch before we get the fattest person in the world in.
Freddy Quinne.
The F word.
I just love being horrible to Freddy.
Fat queer, Freddy Quinne.
This is from Ian Lewis. Ian with 2 I's in the first name.
No, that's a typo, innit?
No, that's his name. Ian Dowie's
Ian.
I
thought you meant I-I-A-M.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. He spelled this with 6 L's.
Like when they were filling out his birth certificate, it just got stuck on it. Ian.
No, Ian Lewis. I like lads. Stupid game we play in the pub sometimes. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? It is a catch though. For each one of you, the person on your left gets to pick a caveat for the superpower. For instance, you can fly, but only 1 inch off the ground. Super strength, but when you've got a cock up your... super strength, but only when you've got a cock up your ass. That sort of thing. Anyway, keep up the good work. Ian from Glasgow.
So I get to pick me superpower, and then he gets to give the caveat afterwards.
Yeah, and then Finn, and then I do yours.
So I always used to think I'd like to read people's minds.
No.
But I don't think that anymore. I think that would be awful.
It'd be terrible.
Yeah. Just
I mean,
like,
all you have to do is go on Twitter.
knowing what everyone thinks of you. It'd be fucking horrific.
YouTube comments.
But like, they're the ones that they let. There's still worse than that. Like, imagine knowing what someone you love. Like, the amount of times I look at you, and I love you to bitch, you're my best friend, and just think something awful. Do you know what I mean? Just like, ugh, cunt. Like, you'd know I thought that, and I never want you to find out.
I don't think things like that. Maybe it's just you.
Yeah. I will go with, the part, like Matilda. I can make things move. That's
I
what
thought you meant like 7-year-old girl.
Yeah.
I just want to be a 7-year-old girl.
I'd like to be able to just bring things. Laziness. I want to be able to get myself a Ribena and have it come over to the
Telekinesis.
telekinesis.
Telekinesis, Kyle.
Yeah. I realised I could just get like a maid.
Good. That's telekinesis, Kyle.
So you just want to be able to move things with your hands and your mind.
Essentially, I could just bring that Fanta over to me and yeah. Matilda.
All right, so the caveat, I've never used the word caveat before. So if you can move stuff around, the only way you can do it is you do have to like just twat a child. It's
a hell of a caveat.
I know, but like if you want that 7-Up.
So if I have to find a child.
I reckon you have to build a power bar up. And to do that, you've got to have battered kids.
Yeah, so through the day, like if you want to get to there, you could just little shoulder barge.
I have to make it look accidental. So I punch kids' heads in, and that gives me telekinesis.
But like I said,
I'm telling you, every kid in Liverpool city centre will be dead in a week. If I kill one kid, do I have like unlimited for life?
No, you get a big chunk. Like, whoa!
You get a year's worth.
Yeah. A year's worth? Oh, one kid a year would be going missing, mate. I'm telling you right now.
Just so we can have a Ribena, not the fridge standing up.
You lazy. It's more effort to kill a kid than get a Ribena.
What if
Or take the Ribena off the kid.
Yeah.
Just go to the shop instead of killing the kid.
No.
No.
That's just like a very aggressive Deliveroo, innit?
Right, what's your superpower? And then Finley picks the caveat.
So my superpower, I'd like, not even a massive one, but like, do you know what? When people are being pricks, I'd quite like to do that Bruce Almighty thing where you get to the close to just fucking fling off. I wouldn't use it for sexual purposes.
Oh, say that again.
Like, do you know when he goes like,
yeah.
But you could just do it. So like, if you're being a bit of a prick, I can just go, get your kecks off. You know, like that. Or maybe I'd just pull him down a bit, like punch and just go like, cock out.
So, surely I can do that with mine as well. You're limiting it to pants.
Yeah, but no, I just want it. I just want it for clothes.
You could have had anything. I want to be able to make
That's
you.
what I want.
Trying to think.
Don't superpower shame me.
Your caveat is that it's only available to use in charity shops.
So I have to lure someone in. I'm like, come and have a look at this dead woman's vase. Come here.
Such a stupid caveat. I fucking love it.
So it's you can either lure someone in, or it's going to be an old man or woman.
Can I stand in a charity shop and do it? So if, as long as I'm in a charity shop and there's people like going the bookies and that and signing on, I can just be like, off. Yeah?
Yeah, but then
People are
you've
going to
got
catch wind of that. Don't walk past that charity shop. Your pants fall off.
It'd be awesome. It'd be such a good power. It's better than because you're using it just to get a fucking bottle of something.
No, but I could also get someone's pants off.
No, but I reckon like the skill that you'd need with your telekinesis to do a button fly, you'd have to be like, it wouldn't just come off, would it?
It's nothing to do with your eyebrows, you know. You don't have to wiggle your eyebrows to make it work.
You do.
Like,
No, you do.
no, you don't. You can't give me a new caveat. I've already killed 3 kids here.
All their clothes come to the charity shop. I'm like,
That's a question for mine, actually. You say, killing a kid gives me a full year. If I, blow up a school,
Yeah, how many kids you killed?
I get that many years.
No, I think it's like it's not like.
I'd be fucking nuking schools, mate.
Do you know when you
need to do one, surely?
How long do you think you're living for?
I've got 90 years. Let's blow another school up.
I don't think it rolls over though. I think it's like EE minutes. Like you just have to use it for that year.
It's gift gaff.
Yeah, it's gift gaff.
Got telekinesis on gift gaff.
Mine is going to be.
His is going to be to sort of have unlimited pot or something, isn't it?
I can't believe you're a stoner.
Really?
You just don't look like one.
I appreciate that.
No,
It's
I
good.
don't mean
I'm
it's
not going for that
compliment.
vibe. I'm not going for that vibe. I'm a,
Every day?
Not every day.
Fuck.
Some
We
days.
call him Bill and Ben round here because he's the flower pot man. he's both of them.
I'm going to go for teleportation.
Right.
I want to be able to teleport.
Why?
Just because fuel's fucking expensive at the minute.
It's a really good day.
Yeah.
Saving money.
Yeah. Thrifty.
Yeah.
You can teleport, but so like your final destination, you have to go to like a middle destination first. Yeah, so like you can't go straight. It's like a Ryanair flight.
Yeah.
There's a stop.
You have to go to Primark on Christmas Eve and buy socks from the ground floor.
Or you have to go to an old people's home.
Well, there's loads of stepdads going, fucking hell. I love shopping on Christmas Eve when they're all panicking.
You have to go to an old people's home and have sex with at least 3 of them.
Or the Primark thing.
Yeah. That escalated quickly.
I'd rather fuck 3 old women than stand in a queue in Primark on Christmas Eve. I'm telling you right now.
I think they'd be good, I say this a lot, but I think shagging an old woman,
Experience.
they were around before Netflix.
Yeah, but there's a line, isn't there? That, like, I get when you're saying like 70, but 96 isn't going to be
Your
given
line
much
is
back.
70? That's
Huh?
quite high, that, you know.
No. I was saying like you said
My
an
nan was
old
68
woman.
when she died, and I never once thought about it.
Old woman in my head is over 65.
Yeah.
My mum's 68. Look at her.
Yeah, but that's not from now, is it? No one's saying Beryl didn't fuck back in the day, mate, but yeah.
Mine is I'd like to be able to like have a transferable talent, so like I can pick up a guitar and play it.
So
Or
you
if
can
I'm
just do anything.
If I'm playing footy, oh shit, I'm unbelievable at it.
Right, okay. You can have that, but every time you want to do something new, I get to come in your mum's mouth.
Let's leave it then.
Was winning that chess game really worth it?
Can I add the caveat to Adams?
No?
I used to get to bum your mum every day.
Oh, do you? Yeah. What a surprise.
Would you rather have someone bum your mum or come in the mouth, though?
Can you have a better caveat? Because that's obviously going to make me say no, isn't it?
I don't know.
Well, it depends how much you want it.
But it needs to affect what I'm doing.
Yeah, it does.
It does, mentally. You're playing football, you step up for a penalty, and then
you
you...
could take a pen and you could immediately decide that this defo goes in, but you know that I'm just there, like, hey.
If the ball's going in, that's going... Yeah.
Yeah, that's your caveat.
And on the BBC coverage, they cut to him.
Yeah.
Okay, then, but one of my skills could be killing you, and I'm dead good at it.
Yeah, but for that one time, he does have to come in the mouth.
Yeah.
But then I get to kill him and do whatever I want forever.
Yeah, but your mum's mouth is literally dribbling with his cum.
Yeah.
Caked in it. Like she's deep-throated a chocolate fountain, like she is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Is
that all right?
No superpowers. I'll just carry on my day.
And on that note, we're going to go for lunch, and I'm going to give Carl's mother a visit.
No, he's not.
He is.
He's not.
He is.
This won't even be in it. I've cut this bit out.
I'm going to take her to the charity shop. I'm going to whip him off.
Enjoy the advert. We're going for a Nando's.
All right, guys, want to talk to you about our sponsor, NordVPN. I'm only just getting to know VPNs. Adam is a massive fan, always has been.
I use my VPNs primarily for like sport and stuff. Like when I want to watch Premier League games, they're being shown at 3 o'clock. They don't show them on Sky Sports or BT. I can set my VPN to Canada, for example, who show pretty much every Premier League game. My computer then thinks I'm in Canada, and then it will let me watch the game as long as I'm signed up to whatever streaming service is showing it in Canada. You can also use it for Netflix. If there's a film that's not on British Netflix, but it is on, I don't know, Persian Netflix, set your VPN to Persia and watch The Dark Knight Rises.
We've got 3 plans for users to choose from. Standard, which is VPN only. Plus, which is VPN plus Pass. And Complete, which is VPN plus Pass plus Locker. So you've got options.
The more you spend, the more stuff you get. Honestly, go for the top tier one. It will be the best money you spend every month. The promo code is have a word. Go to nordvpn.com/have a word. Promo code have a word. Get a VPN and change your streaming life, kid.
Freddy, what did you have for your breakfast today, mate?
For my breakfast,
Freddy Quinne's here!
Hey, get off my board.
Shut up, I press that sometimes when Dan's here. So, actually, you can go fuck yourself. What do you have for breakfast, mate?
nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Yeah?
Yeah, nothing at all. I had a Nando's with you guys.
Do you often skip meals?
What the fuck is this? Why are we a minute in and you're trying to lead me into some sort of fat trap?
I mean, it'd have to be a big trap.
Yeah, but you're trying to
Loads
lead
of
me
big
into say
palm
like,
leaves.
oh yeah, I don't do that, and then you go, oh, you fat or whatever, and I'll feel sad, and then I've got to do the rest of the hour like being concerned about my body.
No!
Shut up, you fat mess.
What is the fat shaming?
Oh.
The fat shaming on this podcast is disgusting.
I think we don't want you to be ashamed of being fat. Just
Yeah.
be conscious of it.
Don't be ashamed.
How are you, mate?
You know what? I was feeling really down, and I said to myself this morning, if anyone makes a joke about your weight, go home tonight and kill yourself.
But these aren't jokes.
Get
this is
in.
very real.
Yeah, they're facts.
I want you to take it fucking seriously.
Luckily, there's not a rope in the world strong enough.
You'd have to hang yourself with like a car part chain, I reckon. Off a crane.
I haven't even been doing it 90 seconds. It's been 5. This is Boss. So thank you for stepping in. For those, we sort of hinted, I think I mentioned last week that this week's guest was due to be Finn Taylor, had to drop out because he said his wife is squirting out of both ends, by which I think he means the face and the arsehole.
Not front and back.
What?
Not front and back.
Well, we had this discussion the other night, didn't we? I told you my cousin, Dolly, wasn't coming to our quiz because she's got it coming out of both ends. And you went, what? Because he thought coming out of both ends meant...
No, I was being facetious.
No, you weren't. You weren't. I could see in your face. He thought like, coming out of both ends meant Fanny was leaking and her arsehole was squirting.
What, like jizz?
No, like sickness.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sickness coming out the fanny and the bum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long have we done?
2 minutes
What
17.
sort of fanny sickness were you anticipating?
Thrush.
AIDS or something.
Discharge.
Thrush.
Thrush.
Yeah.
But like really coming out of both, like it's got to be steady flow.
Yeah, it's like when a volcano's just erupted and you're like near it and like the thing's coming past you.
Just everyone's like Pompeii, just like covered in thrush.
The documentary about it. 1,000 years' time.
Dolly's thrush.
Little dog frozen in time.
I'd like to just go back to something we were talking about a little bit earlier in the podcast, if you don't mind. Because I'd like to get Freddie's opinion on it, if that's okay. Right,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
look, listen,
Yeah.
right?
All right. Well, if you want my opinion, I think it looks a bit gay, but if he wants to wear it, it's up to him.
Freddie's bad. By the way, Freddie is 100% on Brennan's team. Yeah.
And that makes me feel awful.
Right,
Right, go on.
right. Have you got any cousins?
Yes.
Female cousins?
Yes.
Is there any of them you've ever thought about fucking?
No.
Right. Would you ever fuck your first cousin?
No.
Even if she was really fit and you didn't really know her that well?
I mean,
I fucking told you.
I mean, on paper,
No,
objectively,
mattress on a mattress. Do it properly.
She's not bad. Like, she's not bad. Look, like, so for me, I think
Are you
everyone
thinking about one specific cousin here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that everyone expects everyone who's related to me to look like me, and that's not true.
Yeah.
Actually,
You just like the white clumps.
I'm from quite an attractive family. It's just I've got all the shit genes. Like, so all the shit genes have gone to me, and everyone else looks all right, basically.
Right.
So objectively, an attractive person, but nah, I absolutely wouldn't fuck a cousin.
No, so what happened was Brennan met this lady later in life and he didn't know they were cousins.
Brennan met his cousin in New Zealand like 2 years ago.
Australia, yeah.
In
couple of years
Australia
ago,
2 years ago.
They didn't know they were
Right.
cousins all their life and then they met and then...
And he,
when I met her, I knew.
And he
Yeah,
actively
no,
wants
oh,
to
yeah.
fuck her.
Not active. Well, actively.
yeah.
I'm not sliding into DMs and putting in any groundwork.
Hey, go what that pussy do?
Yeah, how are you, pussy baby?
Was it
You
like
know what that
Aborigine or
pussy
something?
It's your mum's pussy.
Yeah. Why would I know what my mum's pussy's like?
Because you fell out of it.
Yeah? You don't remember?
Yeah, but he didn't fall out of it like trying to grab a taste, did he?
Oh,
Like he didn't,
Fred.
fall out.
Yeah.
It's quite impressive, you know, how often you manage to say the worst thing on the podcast.
I mean,
Oh, I told you about the golf thing, didn't I? When I nearly got us kicked out of the golf advert because we were at a golf club filming an advert.
By the
last
way,
week.
you need to watch this advert whenever it airs, wherever it goes, right? So Freddie, like, he sent me it the other day. So there's a guy, like, teeing off,
Yeah.
and there's 3 fellas behind him, one of which is Freddie, right? And the guy is doing an advert for, like, investment banking or something.
Yeah,
So
some
he's like,
shit.
oh, invest with us, we'll make sure your investments are in the right place and on a golf course. And Freddie's, like, and I love you, might be one of the bottom 3 actors of all time.
I'm
Well,
dreadful.
you
Yeah.
say this. He rung me up on the day of the record, and he's like, "Smashed it, mate. I was so good at acting." No, you did. And you were going, there was this guy, he was terrible. I was so good. It was a piece of piss. Did it, said my lines, awesome. I'm great at acting.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm better than that American guy. So that American guy is somehow worse than me, but I'm a really bad actor.
well, they've edited it in his favour because you. I've seen the finished product, and I said this to you on Instagram Live the other night. It's like. I can imagine at some point the director was like, Freddie, no, cut, right, Freddie, you need to say the sentence like, just imagine you're actually at the golf course and there's no cameras here, and just go. So we need you to say to, like, the other people, I bet you £50 he misses this next shot.
So is that the line?
Yeah.
$50.
Oh, sorry.
I bet you $50.
All right.
Are you doing
you've
an
done some
accent?
What?
Are you doing an American accent?
No.
No, he's just doing his accent.
Yeah.
And this is how he does it. He goes like, they go, right, action. He goes, hey, guys. I bet you $50 he misses this next shot.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm like the Christopher.
Cut, Freddie. Hey.
I'm like Christopher Walken, but with pace instead of tone. Go, hey, guys.
Hey,
I bet you $50 you missed that shot.
Did you just get nervous? What's happened there? Why have you done so shit?
No, it's just because I'm bad at it, and I don't care that I'm bad at it. So I have no desire to put any effort in to be good at it.
Did you apply for the job?
No, they asked me.
Oh, right.
Anyway, long story short, we're filming some stuff, and then a guy comes over with his mate, like trying to be all laddie, who's like a golfer, and he said, "Oh, you filming midget porn, lads?" And I said, "No, she's a child. She just looks like a midget." And the director lost his fucking shit at me. We're gonna get kicked off the golf course. We're gonna get kicked off. I'm like, how? How, do you mean to tell me that he's going to go back in the golf course and go, I made a joke and they talked about fucking a kid? Like, it's not going to happen where you chill the fuck out.
I got told off badly. I think we mentioned this on a Patreon episode at the time. I got told off on, I did True Geordie's poker stream. So it's sponsored by like Poker Stars. And
Oh, yeah.
so like you're essentially doing a podcast while you're playing poker.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm hired as a comedian. So I'm there trying to be funny. And whilst playing poker, and I'm doing, like, they're laughing away, it's all going well. And then one of them went, right, Britney Spears is pregnant, apparently. It was on her Instagram. And one of the lads goes, really? What? Gets up and he goes, oh, she must have deleted it. So I said, what, the post or the baby? And then one of them said, oops, she did it again. And I said, hit that baby one more time. God. And they went, no, Adam, you're like literally on the stream. No, we can't. You no, like, no.
You know Macola,
Yeah.
who was Macola doing that as
Yeah.
well? So me and him had a podcast once through the Man United fan channel.
Adam McCullough's a Man United fan who does YouTube stuff.
We
like
did
fan-based
one
stuff.
episode because it was literally just me and him making jokes about Man United player Kleberson fucking a 15-year-old.
Right.
That might have been my sister in Japan. Could have been. She
Oh,
looks
that's
like a
another thing
midget.
from early on. Brennan's sister once had a 19-man gangbang with the Man United squad.
2000 and what was it? 2008.
What?
And if one of them
Tevez.
was your cousin, would you get involved?
Your sister had a 19.
No, well, I mean,
She did?
there was probably more men.
She was in the bedroom with 19 United players and they didn't play chess.
So
They
that's
played coffin.
a full first team, a subs bench,
And Alex Ferguson.
Imagine how Reddy's nose goes when he comes.
It's like Rudolph.
And she said there was a 4-4-2 formation just waiting for her, just ready to pounce. No, there was
Lot
other
of
people
pressing,
there.
yeah.
There was other women. So it was like more than 19. I don't think I'm making this better.
No, you're really not.
No, but the other ones were taking some of the load.
Yeah, of
How
course.
do you know this?
Well, she told me.
So she came back and said, I've got gangbanged by...
No, she didn't say gangbang.
Yeah, she walked straight in. I'm back. I got gangbanged by Patrice Evra and the boys.
I just remember watching Soccer AM once, and she's like, I know him, and him, and him, and him. And I was like, I think something's gone on here.
That was just the fan corner.
Yeah. Tim Lovejoy. I was like, he didn't play for United, babe.
Well, he told me he did.
Tevez was part of that squad. Yeah. It's mad. Isn't
Oh, imagine looking between your legs and then seeing his chompers come up.
it? Yeah.
You circumcise a woman with them.
Oh.
What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful podcast this is.
This is a Patreon, right?
Yeah, it is on Saturday anyway. You, since you were last, I don't know whether, when you were last in here,
Yeah.
you co-hosted, I believe.
Yeah.
And Dead Men Talking has taken off quite a bit. You are the host of a disgusting podcast called Dead Men Talking. And when
Yeah.
I say it's disgusting, you know it's problematic.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
Done
it's
it?
No, I was meant to be part of it, and I had to say, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm really out of this.
We really pushed for Brennan to be part of it as like a co-host, and he wanted to be, but he's got too much TV stuff on that's going to ruin his...
Yeah, that's not going to get you on CBBS, mate, is it?
No, it'll get me right off.
Yeah, it's bad. We're just about to move into the new studio at the moment. But it's going well. I'm enjoying it. We've already violated obscenity laws on 2 occasions now, so that's fun.
What sort of obscenities? Because just sort of explain to our listeners, in case they want to check it out, what you do and what it is.
So it's a dark humour podcast. It's pretty much the darkest podcast on the internet. Absolutely nothing is off limits, and we show each other like videos that people have sent in that are like the worst video. What are you both doing?
I'll tell you once we hit pause. Carry on. He's seen the joke I wanted to make pop above my head in a thought bubble.
Yeah.
And I just scribbled it out. And we can't say it.
No,
It's
we
fine.
all popped the bubble.
I've no idea.
No, I'll tell you in a bit when we're not recording.
Stop being a pussy. Tell me now.
No, it's not legal. And we
It'll
don't
break
wanna
an obscenity law.
Carry on. What is Devin
So
talking?
it's basically every week we get sent a video of Brennan's sister getting gangbanged by most of the Premier League.
Oh, God, imagine getting gangbanged by a Nottingham Forest on the pre-season. You'd be like, this isn't how I wanted it to be. You want some of the big 6 teams. You don't want
Big
Fulham.
6 and fat dicks. So anyway, right, people just send us the most disgusting videos that they can have, and we've seen some fucking horrific stuff. We've violated obscenity laws on 2 occasions now. So obscenity, there's some stuff in the UK that you physically cannot broadcast on any platform, otherwise you're fucked. Child porn. That's not the one that we keep violating.
And we did it twice. Like, subscribe, and comment.
But animal porn, which is the one that's caught us out once.
What about like a calf or a lamb? Is that like double whammy because it's a child and a animal?
Yeah, is it any worse if it's a baby?
Well, so one of the ones that we had was a guy fucking a dead rat.
Oh, great!
So it
How
was,
old was the rat?
what? Sorry,
How old was the rat?
I feel like I'm going to regret saying this. In the arse or the mouth?
what? Sorry,
What was his cock going into?
in the arse.
Right.
But
Oh,
it was
does the rats not have fannies as well?
No, rats are men, aren't they?
Are they?
Mice are the women.
No, you're thinking of Disney. Hang on, surely a rat's arsehole is far too small for the human cock.
Wait, can we clear this up?
Think that'll work.
A mouse is a
mouse is a mouse.
A mouse is just a mouse, yeah?
Yes, a mouse is
And
a
rats
mouse.
are just rats.
Adam thinks a baby cow is like a horse.
No, but honestly, when you're right when you say the human penis is too big for a rat, because
cock.
this rat looked
Full.
honestly, it looked like a willy warmer. It was like
God, have you got that thing on the hand?
it was on tight. It looked like, you know. So we broadcast that, and then someone was like, "That is proper illegal," so we had to get rid of it. And then there was another one recently.
Why is that
Why it's illegal
Yeah,
if
why
the
is that
rat's
illegal?
dead?
Yeah.
What? Sorry.
And it,
Like who's who you
grassing?
eating?
Who's reporting that?
who's watching that and going, no.
So if this is just a bit bigger,
Okay.
right? Why would you want to?
Why have you got that?
What do you mean? Why has he got that? Why else would he have it?
I feel
It's
like
meant
we're
to
in
be
like
thin.
a courtroom where it's like show the people where he touched it.
That's why we've got that. You show videos of people shagging rats on your podcast, Freddy.
Would you just pop it on the desk?
That humanised it so much.
Oh,
Wait, just look at it in his eyes.
Is he upside down?
I don't know.
Yeah. Why does Finn look so serious? It's not actually you, Finn. It's all right.
So we had that, and then we had another one where a guy was in like a shopping mall, and there were two guys coming after him, and he had a knife, and he stabs one of these guys in the neck, and mate, it's fucking horrific.
Of course it is. Why are you showing people that?
He bleeds a little bit.
Oh, just a bit.
And then
yeah.
he pisses blood, but he's kind of still stood up, and then he just sort of faints and collapses. And then we thought the person who sent it in was like, "Oh no, he's fine," and then it turns out that he was definitely dead. It's horrific. So yeah, we already messed up on a couple of occasions.
Ring that bell button, yeah. Vile. That is vile.
That's fuck. I don't want to do the podcast anymore. I don't want to watch people getting murdered.
Well, no, we have other fun stuff as well. We had
Other fun stuff.
Other
As
fun
well?
stuff.
So what tends
We have
to
a caption
happen?
competition.
So what tends to happen is
Spot the ball.
what tends to
Going
happen
in and out of the
Got a
route.
last man standing going.
is that one video gets a lot of traction, and then people send us loads of videos like that. So we have had a lot of cum snorting recently.
Sniffing cum.
Snorting cum up, yeah. So we've had a lot of videos of women like snorting cum off dicks, which is quite funny, or chopping it up with a credit card and then doing a line of cum.
It's an acquired taste, dead men talking. But if you're into it, you're going to love it.
Do you remember before when you all thought I was proper weird for wanting to bum my cousin?
No, that's still weird.
This feels but
Apparently,
not as weird as...
apparently cum snorting's a thing.
Well,
Well, anything's a thing, innit?
Yeah. Anything's a thing. There you
Anything's
go.
a thing.
Put
Hang on,
that
you're
on.
That's my
saying
new
that-
podcast.
that is
Anything's a thing.
That's you hiding in plain sight, that, isn't it? You're
think?
trying to see if they normalise it and you go, I cum snort.
No, I don't think it's the sound that does it for me. When they cum
Does what
snort,
for you?
it sounds like a blocked nose.
Does
Do
it
you know
for
what I
you?
mean? It's horrific.
Oh, so you don't like it?
No.
You just said it does it for you?
No, it's the sound that does it for me, and it puts me off.
Oh, right.
Oh, but the actual watching someone shovel cum
If
up
there
their
was
own
no
nose.
sound, I wouldn't be against it.
Have you ever heard of a mute button? So you could really enjoy it just without the sound.
I thought
Yeah.
that was a sex move.
I'm so glad I'm not involved in this podcast.
You asked me yesterday whether I'll come and do it in August, and no.
You change your mind now.
What happens if you break an obscenity law?
Prison, I think. 2 years.
So why are you not in prison then?
Because we caught it before it got broadcast.
Yeah. And he's just going on another podcast and saying that he didn't know, but it's all alleged. He's alleging it against himself, but it can't actually be proven.
So if you'd have put that video, you'd have got arrested.
Possibly, yeah. Particularly the dead rat. Because at the end of the day, we're distributing it, aren't we?
What's wrong with the dead rat thing? I don't get it.
It's bestiality.
Does that mean that the person who sent that video around of that woman being fucked by a horse is probably in prison now? Do you reckon?
The
woman
original
being fucked
one.
by a
There was a
OG.
woman who got
The
bummed
goat.
to death by a horse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is both. Because it's a murder one. Because she is dead. She
How do you know she's dead?
Because someone
Oh, you
told me
see
and I
the-
chose to believe it.
Also, that cock. It's like two of these Shaw mics going into you.
Yeah, she got absolutely horse bombed to death.
Yeah, but you say it's like two of the Shaw mics going into you. I imagine she'd have done prep before. So she might have...
Oh,
fucked
what? She started with a pony?
No, yeah, and then,
Are you
then like
fucking
a,
mad?
And then like a donkey.
What, like, do you know when people try and stretch their ear rolls? Is that what's happened there? Flesh tunnels.
Her also look like an emo's ear.
If this episode gets monetized, something's going on at YouTube, you know. I swear to God.
What do you mean prep?
Like, so if you're going to do stuff, if you're going to get fucked by a
Gapes
horse...
work.
Gapes?
Oh my
Yeah.
I don't know
God.
what that is.
So some women like training their eye.
Training.
All
Like-
women?
Some women. This is going to sound like a generalization.
All of them.
All women.
All women.
Who's that?
My mum.
Brennan's absolute piece of a mother.
The one on the...
Oh, God.
Right.
Is
Some.
that your sister?
No, it's him.
It's me, you prick.
That's you.
That's him before the op. Some women, right, like the idea of having a gaping arsehole, right?
Or it's like...
No, not whistling.
No, like when you blow in a bottle. That's what they want.
No, like they just want it to like gape.
Gape.
Yeah. So what they do is,
Like,
some women like the idea of
Shove.
having that.
Why?
Because
Makes pooing easier. You just sit on
You
it.
don't have a choice then. It's just coming out, isn't it?
makes pooing involuntary is what it does. Listen, right, some men are attracted to gaping arseholes of women, and some women want to please those men, right? So what they do is...
What you introduce is like a children's story.
so they...
long ago. In this place.
So it's like weight training.
Princess in a castle.
It's like weight training. You go up and you come down, you go up, it's steady. So you'd start by like putting this up your ass, right? And then maybe next you go for like a few fingers or whatever. But then you go back down to that. So you sort of go up and you come down, and you
Why
slow
are you going back down?
because it's. Do you know like when you're putting like furniture together and you don't put one screw in all the way and you just like do the other one?
Yeah,
It's for the sake of balance and
How
training.
do you know this?
What?
How do you know this?
Look, there's things me and your mother get up to that you don't want to know about, and I protect you. Okay.
I reckon you've had an ex-partner that's been into this.
Yeah.
I have had an ex-partner who was into this, but we didn't end up doing it.
Do you never just want to flick a coin in it though and make a wish?
Me. Well, I've never had the opportunity, but I imagine some men have had that thought as well, yeah?
Yeah, you just
How big are we talking? Like the inside of that fez?
your ass is like the inside of a fez.
The right colour.
How big are we talking?
You might be talking like the
That is not right. It's not right though, is it?
beer pong cup, yeah.
It'd be swallowing shit all day, like when you get stuff in your belly button.
It'd be the end of a crazy golf course.
You play beer pong with your bird's ass.
Why don't you put underpants on that?
Is that how you trained? You know, like those like baseball
It doesn't
machines?
constantly gape, it just has the ability to.
Yeah, but how do you do it? Do you just like gape? Like, how's it gaping?
No, so what they do it...
What the women do.
what they do is they train their arsehole so it's possible to do that.
Yeah.
And then what the gape comes from is...
Why do you keep like revving up with it?
Because someone fists them and then they pull their arm out and it sort of stays that way for a few
If
seconds.
this is your first listen to this podcast, by the way, it is always like this. Just saying.
My name's Dan Nightingale. Please subscribe. My sister told me about this thing.
There we go.
Speaking of gaping arseholes.
What did Phil Barsley do to your bed?
So when she was in the circus, there was a thing called Manfest.
By the way, if you don't know who Brennan is, his sister right now sounds fucking incredible. Gangbangs with Premier League teams. Oh, when she was in the circus. Go on, carry on.
So there was so what they'd do is they'd go to some city, they'd be there for a month, and then one night a month they'd rent out the circus tent and call it Manfest, and then loads of men would come, and there'd be people on bungee cords with their gaping arseholes, and people would just sort of like try and catch their arsehole on the fist.
No.
Adam, press that fucking bell.
That's honest to God.
Wait, no. Just listen to what you're asking us to believe, right? No. Just listen to what you've just said. You've just said that in the circus they'd hire out the big tent, call it Manfest, and have men on bungee cords with gaping anuses that they tried to punch up into their fucking anuses.
This wasn't part of the circus. This was
That's not what makes it.
Wouldn't people notice?
No, it's part of the day off. That makes perfect
What's
sense.
the
The fuck are
unbelievable
you
bit
talking about?
there?
It wasn't part of the
What is unbelievable
circus.
about
People
that?
would know.
So I say my sister gets dry bum by 19 football players. That's fine. But I talk about one man on a bungee cord and a mental.
Because even take everything out of it. Think about it as a mathematical thing. Imagine the angle that they must have to come in for you to punch through an arsehole.
That's why there's so many men on the ground.
How stupid is that?
But it's numbers. It's a numbers game. There's one man on a bungee cord, and then there's 500 thirsty fucking Frenchmen from Bilbao ready to punch you in the arsehole.
Frenchmen from Spain.
Mate, honestly, this does sound like one of those Spanish festivals, doesn't it? You know when they push a cow off a building or something. We get to the game man on the bungee cord and punch his asshole.
But
The bum running of
Why is he Italian?
He emigrated when he was young.
that's what happens if you get in the arse. You think.
Why are they trying to do that in the
What's
first
the
place?
aim of the game?
to catch the man?
And do what with him?
To catch him?
I think you just pull it back and then send him back off. I don't know.
Like a slingshot.
Yeah, like a catapult.
There's been some bollocks said in this room.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That's the
in
biggest.
my.
That's what she told me. Manfest.
So you're trying to, you basically trying to use an intestine as a slingshot.
Not an intestine, just the porch of the intestine.
But what do you grab hold of in the arsehole to slingshot him away?
No, you don't. As soon as he slips
It's
onto
the
your...
suction, eh?
Like that, as soon as he comes on, you probably like brace a bit more so you keep him there.
Have you ever fisted anyone?
No, of course I've not.
Because when you fist someone,
Oh, sorry, I
you don't.
forgot we were here with a fisting
Remember that
connoisseur of
podcast, Adam?
1996. How have you fisted someone?
Yes. So when you fist someone, you don't just punch into the arsehole.
No, but
you
then
don't just fucking
he's a
Joe
professional
Calzaghe
arsehole.
into the fucking puff. It's got to be eased in.
Yeah, but this guy on the bungee cord is a pro. He's a professional.
No, it's not that. It's the ones doing the fisting. It's the ones, the 500 Frenchmen. They all have to be the professionals. Do you know how much lube you would need in order to get a so there's 499 people, arms covered in lube, doing fuck all.
Yeah.
While one lucky man gets off his fucking
Yeah, but they're
fist.
trying. Everyone's going for it.
This is
This is the stupidest thing.
Yeah, that, honestly,
Let me-
we
I'm
have
gonna-
said
let
some
me find it.
biblical shit. Manfest.
Freddie. Tell us about the person you fisted. Have you fisted multiple people?
I'm not going to tell you about the person that I fisted.
Because you're very much in love with that.
No.
No? Why?
Because I don't want. It's weird, isn't it?
Why?
Talking about fisting, not having a fist.
I think we're beyond that at this stage, to be honest with you.
Well, we met at a circus Big Top.
He had his United top on, and my sister was like,
Yeah, Brennan, this doesn't exist, mate.
it does.
It doesn't exist.
Oh, no.
Why would she tell me?
I think she was taking the piss.
Have you verified the whole getting spunked on by 19 footballers thing?
How'd you verify it?
I'm just saying, maybe
Ring
she's
Phil
just
Neville.
having a laugh with you, and she's going, "Oh, I told my brother that I fingered a crocodile this week," or whatever, just to see what you're going to believe.
Why would any sister ever want her brother to think she gangbanged the United squad?
There
He's
was
a City
other
fan.
girls there.
He's a City fan.
Oh, just to wind you up. Just as like a little, so you're like, "Oh, sis, no."
Oh, you sucked him off. I ate him.
Have you got a sister?
No.
I don't think you know how brother-sister relationship dynamics work.
No, I don't.
I don't think you know how most female dynamic relationships work.
Brennan, can we just put a stopper in this? Manfest was a lie, wasn't it?
I don't. I'd like to believe it's not.
Manfest.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't know
even
what
the
it is in Spanish,
even the
but-
name, Manfest.
Senor Fest.
Senor.
Hair Fest. They had that in Germany. But isn't it more fun to think that exists?
That is the philosophy by which I live my life. I choose to believe whatever's more fun rather than verifying stuff. If you tell me something and I think that's a bit mad, if I initially believe it, I will never check it because I want it to be real.
Do you think Father Christmas got his gifts off me this year? This is fun, I believe.
It's just better to like. That's why I like conspiracy theories. It's more fun if George Bush did do 9/11.
What?
If George Bush
did 9/11.
orchestrated
He
9/11,
did it.
if it was an inside job, life's funnier.
It is. That,
Do you know what I mean?
That truth is better than just the harrowing truth of what could be the truth.
Yeah.
George Bush orchestrating it's funnier.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
It is.
Like,
I'm genuinely speechless on
Why?
a podcast.
Why?
I don't understand.
what do you mean? You don't understand?
I don't understand. Why would you believe conspiracy? Why is it funnier? I don't get.
Because then the world becomes a more fun place.
Life's more interesting if there's like a group of Illuminati like running everything rather than it just being what we
Is
know.
it not more depressing?
No, it's more
it's
exciting.
irrelevant, isn't it? That's why whenever I believe conspiracy theories, but I don't want to like unmask them or do anything about them. So when people are like, "Oh, there's an Illuminati and they're changing everything and they run the world," I'm like, "Well, if they run the world, you're not going to do anything about it from your mum's box room. So just fucking, just live with the fact that yeah, you're right." When people are like, "Oh, Bill Gates is microchipping everyone," I'm like, "Sound, what's happening, Bill?" Do you know what I mean? Like, I believe it. I absolutely believe
Because
it.
they're both depressing,
Yeah.
but this one's more fun
Funnier.
depressing.
Yeah.
See, I'm totally the opposite.
Which is,
I have to be right about things, and if I'm not right, it genuinely
It must be
upsets
hard
and
for you
annoys
then.
me. What?
Yeah, that's a long day.
What do you mean?
Hang on, how can you write about 9/11? What are you right about?
So I think that it
No,
was.
there you go. You've already lost it. I think. You're not
Well,
right
okay,
about
it was Bin Laden.
Yeah, but you don't know that, and you don't know who he was working for.
You don't even know who Bin Laden was. You don't even know if he's a real person.
You don't even know if he's dead.
Didn't know if he was ever alive.
Oh dear God, this is going to be an exhausting fucking day, innit? What?
Is it not funnier to think George Bush did it than...
No.
Why?
No, I just don't think it's
And
funny.
he's just chilling in a primary school and he's like,
Yeah, good shot.
3, 2,
Hey,
one.
when the first one had to come whisper to me, when the second one had to come whisper to me again, watch my face here. Oh, no.
And all the guys back at the office are like,
Yeah.
Do we blame an here, lad?
He's like,
yeah.
gosh darn it.
He's like, damn Iraqis.
Gosh darn
And
it.
they're like,
That's how George Bush would sell being angry at 9/11.
That's pretty much what he
Gosh darn it.
That's what he
That's
says
what he
at the
says.
start of the press conference. He goes, gosh darn it. They
Yeah.
did it again.
Yeah.
he says drat at some point during the speech.
Do you know what? You changed my mind. Manfest was a real thing.
Thank you. And also, next time you go into a circus tent, if ever,
Yeah.
right?
Sniff.
Yeah, just have a sniff.
Do you believe in aliens?
No.
You don't think there's any intelligent life anywhere else in the world?
I barely think there's intelligent life in this fucking studio.
Do you think we're alone in the universe?
Okay, so I think that if the universe is infinite, then that opens itself up for infinite possibilities, and so therefore it's a certainty that life must exist somewhere.
Yeah.
Do I think that...
Do you think there's alien bodies at Area 51?
No.
Why?
Because why would there be?
Isn't it funner to think there is, though?
Yeah,
No.
Why are you living a bleak life? What are you gaining
It's
from
much
this?
funner if there's a little alien who works there and actually runs the gaff, and he's just
Works
being
there.
paid off. Like, shut up, stay here.
Yeah, he's got a family.
They just they never charge him for anything. He's got
sorry,
Cocoa
how
Pops,
would you-
toast. He's fucking
Well,
Cocoa
he's
Pops
an
and
alien,
toast.
so he doesn't know what a wage
Cocoa
is. He's
Pops
just
and-
helping.
Yeah.
But he likes
Cocoa Pops and... Listen, if you're good, we'll take you to Manfest next year. Get that little brown anus bouncing up and down while 500 Frenchmen trying to fuck you up the arse.
Why do you think an alien's eyes are so bulging?
But yeah, I
truth is up
think
there.
there's aliens at Area 51. I reckon we've been visited before. I reckon they might walk among us.
You reckon it... What, like Men in Black?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my God. No, you don't. You don't
Yeah, they
believe
do.
that.
You ever seen a pug?
Hang on, you don't think anybody on this planet can be not human?
Correct.
Why? Isn't
Why?
it better if there's a few aliens knocking about just being like...
Hang on, have you not seen Stranger Things?
I
That's a
watched
documentary.
season 1 and I got bored of it.
Oh, after that becomes a documentary, you've missed it.
Yeah, 11 grew up and stopped being fit, so...
Again.
I'm joking.
You better fucking have me, yeah? Good.
Oh, it was a joke.
So you don't think there's any possibility that aliens have ever been here before?
No.
Okay.
Sorry. Do I think there's a possibility that aliens have been here before
Yeah.
and visited in a way that we just don't know about? Yes, maybe.
Do you think it's possible that we do know about it?
No.
Why?
Why?
Because I think that if
you think they'd let us know that?
if they have the capacity to come here, then they have the capacity to explore around unevaded.
No, because have you ever met like a long distance lorry driver? They know how to get about.
Yeah.
You ever tried having a chat with one? They're thick as fuck. So
Yeah, I've been to
But you'd
to
imagine
Crete.
you'd imagine
been to Crete.
that
I wasn't
aliens
invisible when I got
sending
there.
people over here, they wouldn't send the whatever the long distance lorry driver equivalent of their
But
species
what about,
is.
like, do you know the way dogs exist?
Yeah.
And then we exist, and there's things that dogs can't understand that we do. Do you not think there's something that exists that is happening that we just don't know what's happening? Like
So
dogs
do
don't
I-
know we're doing this, do they?
So do I think that there's Sorry. So, oh my God. So because
The dogs don't know that we're doing podcasts.
so
they
because-
couldn't possibly even it's not feasible in their world.
so because dogs are unaware of podcasts, therefore
there's aliens in Area 51.
No, I'm saying there could be something above our level that we couldn't feasibly imagine.
Yeah.
how long's left?
Do you know? Is that not what? Why are you saying that's not real? Dogs. The dogs never heard of like the F1.
Also, you're assuming that aliens would want to go like unnoticed if they came. What if he turned up, sort of the bit of malfunction equipment, which could happen, doesn't matter how intelligent they are. They crash Area 51. The fella gets out, he's like, fucking hell, me back. And then like the US government have found him, and he's gone, mate, look, I'll be honest with you, I was just coming down for the chat and that. Like, you know, we've got our gaff up there.
Scouse lads.
I was going to say,
he hasn't got breakdown cover.
We've got our gaff up there. We were just wondering, like, whether you want to, send a couple to ours. We'll have a few people here. We'll sort of get to know
pen
each
pal,
other.
like foreign exchange students.
Yeah. Really foreign.
Come down with me.
So do I reckon?
That's what he said. Come down with me to the earth.
So do I?
Go on.
No. By all means, you first, Brennan.
No. I want Freddie to go first.
Yeah.
So do I reckon that some aliens have crashed here?
Yeah.
And whilst crashing, have set up some sort of foreign exchange program whereby there's a couple of aliens here just chilling and a couple of farm lads from Nebraska on some fucking random moon of Neptune.
Yeah.
Do I reckon that that's the case?
No. Do you reckon it's possible?
No. You don't just get to throw out the most ridiculous scenario in the world. Do dogs listen to do you reckon dogs know that podcasts exist?
No, but they
Are
don't.
there any dogs that are
they'd listen to a
Patreons?
podcast.
It's possible.
Like, cats don't know about, like, the F1.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In their world exists as they know it.
Yeah.
You couldn't go to the cat. Yeah, the F1 exists because they.
They go, the new season starting. You go, what?
There's blue whales that don't know about Alton Towers.
All of them.
Not some. All of them.
Some of them. Some blue whales that have never been to Alton Towers.
You ever seen those
Some of
chipper
them
ones
go-
that are like,
some of them go
half
once
terms
a
coming
year.
up?
No, but some blue whales don't even know humans exist.
But do you not reckon it's possible, Adam, that some blue whales do know about Alton Towers and dress up in human clothes and sneak in and don't get caught?
Do you know what? I've seen them.
possible,
No, it's true.
Fucking explode. I'm going to explode.
What did you expect them to say?
How is this popular? How is this? You slagging off dead men talking because we're looking at prolapses every day, but this is, at least it's educational.
Do you know what one of the mad things is?
but I'm
No
a
whales
philosopher.
know that this exists.
Yeah.
But
I'm
if
a
they did, there'd be a £10 Patreon. Right, guys?
I'm a philosopher, so I just put ideas out there that you've got no evidence to refute. Do you know what I mean? You don't know for a fact that aliens aren't walking amongst us, therefore it's possible.
Exactly.
But this is me on your side. If aliens don't exist, what's in Area 51?
What is Area 51, right? Why can't we go?
I'll put this to
Why
you.
are they because we've gone for years, haven't we? We've gone, listen, Area 51, defo aliens. And they've gone, no, don't come and look, though.
Okay, I'll put this to you then, Adam, right? Let's say, for example, that there is an alien that the government are hiding.
Yeah.
Surely, therefore, the stupidest fucking place to hide it will be the one place where everyone thinks there's an alien.
The safest place.
The safest
But
place.
people only think there's an alien there because there's an alien there. We haven't just plucked that out of nowhere, have we?
It's the safest place. It's the most secure place on Earth.
Yeah. You can't get to it. Why? What are they hiding?
Because why would you just be hiding in a big empty room? What, you're not guarding
Loads
nothing,
of
are you?
places that you can't get into. You can't walk into the fucking White House. You can't walk into
Can?
the...
Have you never seen National Treasure?
No, but like walk... You can't go into like the Queen's fucking gaff, can you?
You can if you
You
want.
can't go into the Queen's gaff.
Never seen
sleep
National
in her
Treasure
bed,
2?
And fucking...
That's it.
Oh my God.
But people work at Buckingham Palace. There's butlers and that who were just called like fucking John and Alan.
And they leave and then they go back.
I'll tell you who doesn't work at Buckingham Palace.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know about this. Black people.
What?
So the Queen had the diversity Equality Act or whatever.
Yeah.
The Queen had it written so that she doesn't have to deal with that shit.
What?
What a bitch.
Check it.
No, you don't need to check it. I'll just
So-
believe it. That's more interesting.
Do you wanna-
See, this is what I'm
That
saying.
could be a fucking lie and you believe it because it's funny.
No. I immediately didn't believe it until I checked it.
Do you want to know another fact about the Queen? That one of the first dildos that came out in, I think it was like 85, the Queen's Wave was based. That's why that movement.
So
is.
wait. One of the first dildos came out in 1985.
No,
It's next
electrical.
to you.
Electrical, like
It's
back,
there.
yeah. And someone saw that and they were inspired by the Queen's Wave and they were like,
That is
feels
actually
good.
true as well.
Yeah.
And I have checked that one.
Really?
Yeah.
The turn of like the...
That.
Yeah. That's
Oh, no,
literally...
that's a lovely fact. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, she still doesn't let black people in Buckingham Palace, but
No.
well, no, probably lets them in. But like, she had it written in so that she didn't have to hire them. Isn't that fucking insane? It's not true, is it? You fucking prick! Ah!
You've lost. You've lost.
Wasn't your life much better than when you believed him for those 30 seconds?
See, we just proved the point. How good was that?
Open your mind, Fred. Life's funny.
Open your ass. Let's get to Spain. There's Zippo Circus coming to town.
God,
Just grab that dildo, Freddy. Come on.
This is.
Come on,
Grab it.
get it.
Grab the dildo.
Grab it.
It's not going to hurt you.
That's been up my arse.
Snort a line and come off it.
Why have you got this?
You've got many dildos
None
in
of
this
your
room.
business, Freddie. Let's have a
Okay.
break. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? It's Adam here to tell you about our leading sponsor, our presented by sponsor, Manscaped.com, the absolute best in men's below-the-belt grooming. And if you haven't heard, it's smooth sack summer. If you want your balls to be hot, leave them untrimmed. If you want them to be really smooth, really cool down there, get a bit of a breeze going, shave your pubes, shave your bollocks, take the hairs off your shaft with the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. That includes the Manscaped 4.0 lawnmower, the Weed Whacker, which is for your nose and for your ears. There's the Crop Ball Preserver. There's the Crop Ball Toner. There's the Boxer Briefs. There's a little travel bag. Some of the best products you can literally get for men's grooming at manscaped.com. And if you use the promo code WORD20, you get 20% off and free delivery worldwide. They've supported us for a long time. If you aren't already on board with Manscaped, go to manscaped.com. They make a belt of presents as well. You don't just have to get it for yourself. Manscaped.com. Promo code is WORD20. 20% off. Free worldwide delivery. Enjoy having smooth balls. And also, if you've got less hair down there, women are much more likely to suck it off. So enjoy that as well. Part 4 of the Have a Word podcast. This is where we answer listener correspondence. You've been here before. You know how it works. You've been here before. You know how it works. Have you got that prep that I did?
No.
Why?
You've never done any prep.
I have done prep. I used to do prep every other day, actually, before you showed up
I made it better.
and improved everything we do. Yes.
Exactly.
You
So
do
can
prep just before you're about to have sex, don't you?
Yeah,
It's got
got AIDS. Have you done some prep?
No, Harry Robinson has.
Yeah.
And then Finley has picked the crop.
Okay,
And I'll
cool.
read it out.
Thanks, Finn, for all your hard work. You really appreciate it around here, mate. Not like this fucking festering cunt. Go on.
Who makes everything better.
I don't know who you meant in this room then. Oh,
This is from Matt Palmer.
Parmo.
Matty Palmo.
Matty
MP.
Parmo. He's
MP.
running down the wing.
Matt
He scores all the
Palmo.
goals and we call him the king.
Matty Palmo. Anyway, Matt says, got a question, lads. You find out your mate has got a secret OnlyFans. This is a hypothetical.
Is it a woman or...
Hypothetical, you do whatever.
you're friends with women?
Oh, I'm about to change it. He
Yeah.
is very secretive about it, and once questioned, refuses to give any details of what content he posts.
I would sign up immediately.
Do you find out and buy it?
I would sign up immediately. Are you messing? You
He
pay
sa-
£3 to see me mate's cock? 100%. Not even...
Not £3 OnlyFans. It's
I'd
like-
pay 15 quid to see your cock.
Go on. It's not what?
It's not £3. It's more expensive than that.
How do you know?
Because I've looked into it.
Looked into it.
You've definitely signed up for OnlyFans.
No, I've thought about it, but
Who?
I bet someone who you went to school with, you've gone.
My problem
right.
is I'm quite cheap, so I can never really justify £15 for a wank.
I can.
It's multiple wanks, though, isn't
You
it?
ever paid for porn?
I mean, I used to buy Zoo magazine.
No, then.
No, I've never paid for porn. There's
Where'd
so
you
much
pay-
good free stuff, isn't there?
What
I
porn?
know,
have
but
you
there's something about putting your sort code in that you're like, oh, here we go.
You don't have to tell me.
paid? What porn have you paid for?
I remember when you were,
Very well done.
when you subscribed to OnlySams.
National Treasure taped him top.
That's not making it in, is it?
Oh, you can leave
Fuck
it
it
in.
is. What porn have you paid for?
Well, it's public now.
What porn have you paid for?
What?
What porn have you paid for?
Like Porno Premium.
Oh, I think meant like in a hotel. You get like.
Oh, no, I just
gangbang
wait
your
for the
six.
premium ones to go on free.
I'll tell you once, though. This is years ago when I first started doing comedy. Do you remember when I did it? There was like this Sky game show where you could win like 25 grand, and they had singers.
Didn't you win a Sky
I
Game
won,
show?
yeah. So I won it.
Yeah. Why are you saying like none of us know that?
Because I can't remember if you remember.
Of
10 years
course.
ago. So I won it.
Don't stop me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then me and Freddie Flintoff went on a night out and got battered,
Yeah.
twatted. And I woke up in the morning with an empty bottle of rum on the floor, naked on the bathroom floor. And then I had a £30 bill for Babe Station. And I thought, I'm a big roller now, baby. And I don't remember any of it. I must have just rung up me like, I was on Sky One once.
I hope it was Freddy doing it.
Yeah, so I've paid for it before.
That's not porn though, is it? That's just someone shoving a phone up their ass on the telly at half an hour in the morning.
Pornhub Premium, though, is paying for porn.
Yeah, that is, yeah, of course it is.
Don't know, there's just something, feels classier.
Do you know, to start the Pornhub videos now, some of them, like, they have a little, like, unskippable advert like YouTube does. Some of them go, why just watch porn when you could make it? I'm like, well, I wouldn't fucking be here if I was had the ability to make
This
porn.
cartoon will make you come in 20 seconds. I'm like, fucking 10, mate.
Do love a bit of cartoon porn, though. Slutty Velma.
Really?
Get 2 hours, girl. Yeah.
Imagine pulling Marge Simpson's hair in the bedroom.
I'm not into Marge.
No.
Velma. What's going to be doing?
Is it just Velma?
What's the other one?
Daphne.
I'd have a go there as well.
She the one with the glasses?
What about
No. Velma's the one
Daphne's the fit one.
what about
she is.
Scrappy Doo?
Dog.
Yeah, the little dog.
No, it's a kid. He can't. I'm 70 loads.
He's not a kid. He's always kicking off.
Scrappy's the little one.
Yeah, but
He's a
he's,
pup,
he's
isn't he?
little,
No, he is a pup.
is he?
He's
Yeah.
literally a pup, yeah.
Ah, yeah,
So
yeah.
what you've done is naughty.
Who would you shag,
Leader.
Fred?
What cartoon wise?
I feel like this was a bad question, but Freddy, what cartoon would you shag?
You can't have any of the Powerpuff Girls.
I was
before.
literally-
I know you were. I seen the thought bubble.
Bubbles.
Or Dexter's sister.
The
DD.
mum in Fairly Odd Parents. I think she's quite
Ooh.
fit.
Yeah, let's have a look. She'd get it.
I'd shag the robot from the Jetsons. Well fit.
Angelica on Rugrats.
She's a child.
Phil and Lil.
I think Phil and Lil are like
They're
fucking.
babies.
Do you not think when you see like
This is too much, you know. And that's on this podcast.
Phil and Lil, you can't be doing. But do you whenever you see like Meatball Molly and Paddy the Baddie together, do you not think that's what Phil and Lil are?
Yeah.
Whenever I see them, I'm like, that's Phil and Lil.
Yeah, that's good. Get 2 UFC fighters to want to punch your head in. Good tactic.
I mean that as a compliment.
Yeah, just to answer that properly, I would absolutely want to see me mate's cock for even 15 quid. Yeah.
Freddie, if you found out Rob had an OnlyFans, would you pay
Rob Mulholland, your co-host of Dead Men Talking.
£50 for it?
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because if I got unlimited access to all of the thing is I'd actually be quite pissed off if you paid money and it was just him like led on a bed like stroking his cock. Like I wouldn't want that.
What more would you want?
I'd want him to be like I want him to be like rimming, like shoving cucumbers up his arse and like covering himself in cum and being really horrific.
I don't think you're meant to watch it to help yourself.
I don't think
with
you
your
know what
kinks.
OnlyFans
Yeah.
is. It's just literally girls going, it's me funny that, you know. And you have to be like,
It can be whatever.
No,
OnlyFans is video.
they do
Is
all
anything,
sorts.
isn't it?
It's mainly them just pointing at their own fanny though.
Yeah, the lazy ones.
Kill 'em, man.
Yeah.
want to get on this?
You've paid £8. There's me funny.
Yeah,
See
but
you tomorrow.
What you want is you want some of the rougher ones who have to do more to try and get your money.
And what sort of shit are they doing?
All sorts. Just like punching themselves.
What, in the minge?
Yeah. Like the grout in a bathroom. Like they're trying to unblock a sink. Just
What they're just doing their house up in the OnlyFans. With a roller. Right? Painting today.
Stripping
Here's
the
my ass.
wallpaper, you're like, oh.
Anything, there's me ass. Tax return.
Yeah.
Making some toast. There's me
have you
ass.
not seen that? There's a woman who I think she's a Rangers fan, and what she does is she wears a Rangers top and she makes men wear Celtic tops and she pegs them up the arse. She's an OnlyFans.
Why do you know that?
I think I saw it on Twitter for free.
Yeah, we all see that on Twitter.
No, you didn't.
Defo did.
No, you didn't.
Nobody knows, I never.
We got talking to her at Manfest.
Carl, what's the next question?
This is from Stuart Tucker.
Tucks.
Tucky.
Tuck shop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Our tuck shop.
Tuck
Tucky.
it between your legs. Why are you the most sensible? Whenever
Do
I
you
see
know
your
what- do you know
clips, it's you being a knobhead and Dan being like, oh.
Yeah, because even it's just been too much for me
It
today.
feels like we've been allowed to invite our naughty friends to a party.
Yeah.
We've got, oh, shit.
You're the two ones that, like, you know, like when you were a kid and your mum was like, look, you can have your birthday party, but John's not coming. Yous are both John.
Wag lids, would you rather have crisp dust on your fingers for the rest of your life, or no matter how many times you wash it, or you can't get rid of... Sorry, that was really bad. Even if you wash it, you can't get rid of it.
Right.
Or have crisp dust on your cock for the rest of your life with the same conditions. Your choice of flavour.
So what? What? Would you rather have crisp dust on your fingers or inside your dick?
No, on the end.
On the end.
On the end.
Yeah, like a fab lolly.
Yeah.
Fingers. 100%.
What?
No, I want it on my cock.
I want it on my cock.
Can you be
Flavour
like,
of
hey-
your choosing.
Yeah.
Cock
Hey, love,
flavour.
do you want to suck me off? No. Well, there's a bag of frazzles down there. for you.
You go frazzles. You go frazzles.
Beef monster munch.
Flavour what I get?
I didn't fancy him, but he tastes like smoky barbecue.
I'd get popping candy, I think.
That's
Popping
crisp.
candy.
It's not crisp, is it?
Flavour.
Popping candy flavoured potato chips.
Imagine every time you showered. Imagine what would happen with popping candy on your dick.
Yeah, just sounds like the cast of Stomp. It'd be awesome. But not on your fingers. Your fingers going around smelling like pickled onions.
You get used to it.
His do anyway.
Guys, like, you get used to it.
You do, yeah. Fucking
Oh,
hell.
Freddy, what's it, hands?
This is the one that gets us. We've always said this, but this is the one that gets us cancelled, isn't it?
Yeah. At some point.
Not you. You're your own boss. Us two. Fucked.
Yeah. We'll find a job for you. We need subtitling doing.
Yeah, I've got some advice.
Oh, I love giving advice. Is it this one?
Yes. Hide it up a little bit. To help. Here to help. I'll solve your problems. That worked for me, didn't it? This is a long one. Well, Finn assures me it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is from Anonymous. And in brackets, this is sensational. So,
Okay, cool. Right. Right, okay.
oh, sorry.
Like as in Sensei Carl.
They
Sensational.
spelled it correctly.
Great.
Wag lids, please keep this anonymous for reasons which will become clear. In October last year, I was having a few bevs with some friends, about 10 of us in total, both boys and girls. I got very drunk that night and decided it was a great idea to come out as gay to everyone on the spot. Everyone who was there was super supportive and all. It was actually very emotional with everyone crying because they were so proud of me.
He's not gay, is he?
There is one issue, Frederick. I am not gay.
Oh, what a dick.
A few days later, it came out. I didn't really give it a thought. I didn't remember much of what happened. But then the news started to spread. And within a month, everyone outside of my family knew. And for whatever reason, I was too scared to say I'm not actually gay. The news eventually got to my brother, who spoke to me about it. And I didn't have the balls to say it's not true. So then I came out to my parents and my family. What the fuck are you doing?
So he didn't have... Sorry, he's come out to everyone in his life because he didn't have the balls to go, oh, actually, I'm not gay.
I'm telling you right now, I understand this predicament more than you do. If I'd come out as gay, especially in today's current climate, like you'd be called like homophobic or like abusing privilege or some shite. So I'd just have to suck a dick and get on with it, me.
Now, almost a year on, this has tarnished my whole love life.
A year? A year?
Wait, Frederick. Now, almost a year on, this has tarnished my whole love life that I have actually tried being gay.
Fuck
Well,
off.
like 30-day free trial gay.
But it's just not. But it's
Just
just
put
not
his
for
card
me.
details
Yeah, no
in.
contract details.
It's not for me. No girl's going to fancy me now because they think I'm gay. I'm in way too deep. Oh, now to go back on my word. So what can I do to get myself out of this situation? Keep up the good work, Anonymous.
I mean, I know the answer. Like, I don't know. I'll tell you the actual answer in a minute. Once
Oh, I
these
know.
have chipped in.
I know exactly what you can do.
What?
Just go, do you know what? I think I'm bi.
That's what I was going to say.
And then what you do is you go, it's like, cock's like heroin, innit? You got to wean your way off. So you go methadone, which is bi, and then you go, I'm straight again. So what you do is now you've had a year of being gay, and then you now go, I'm actually bi, and you have a year of that. And then in a year's time, you go, do you know what? Actually, I think I just fancy women. It was just a phase. Done. Problem solved.
But bi's, like, we know amongst, like, comedians, bi is, like, the easy cop-out. You can pretend to be bi, can't you?
There's a comedian who I suspect does that, yeah.
Oh, there's fucking loads.
Yeah.
And if anyone was going to do it, should have been me. But I didn't, because I'm not. And it's disgusting. No. And so I think that bi's a shit cop-out. I think he should own up to it, go...
You can't after a year.
You
After
can.
a year, you cannot own up to
Or
it.
you could, like, say there's like a family barbecue, some friends around, you bring a girl round and you get caught, like, fingering her in the downstairs toilet, and then make someone walk in, and then everyone goes,
Do you talk her into this as well? Let me finger in the downstairs toilet, but we're leaving the door open because I'm hoping we get caught.
Yeah, we leave
She
the door
fully
open.
on board.
Yeah. She's fully agreed.
Yeah.
Because
What
she loves
about-
being fingered by gay guys.
Yeah.
Have just a female girlfriend that you want, and then tell everyone.
Female girlfriend.
Yeah, and then tell everyone.
just checking.
And then tell everyone that it's a post-op transsexual, and that's.
What's going on here? He got drunk and now he's got post-op transsexuals getting fingered with the door open.
How's he spent?
What happened to this kid's life? What happened to this kid's life? He just wants a normal life.
How's he spent a year? How's this not the kind of thing that you sorted out instantly? Like, how's it not the thing that you the next day or even within the week?
Have you never done anything drunk and regretted it and not had the balls to like fix it and just gone, yeah. Have you not ever done that? Just being like, yeah.
Well, like little things.
Yeah.
Like saying things that are, wrong or maybe acting a bit of a dickhead or whatever. Never come out to everybody in an emotional moment and then.
No, I'm not saying you've done the exact same thing. I'm not for a second suggesting that.
Yeah, but it's a life-altering thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you ever done anything life-altering whilst drunk?
Nah. I'm a pretty good drunk, mate. I'm just happy.
You just fall a kip outside Berlin clubs. Or be sick. Which one was it? That one.
Paul Blair fell asleep, didn't he?
He was sick. Yeah.
Look, to be honest with you, I think the bi thing, as much as it is a cop-out, I think that is the way to go. Or, to be honest with you, even that's going to be, like, you are going to lose friends over this. It might just be worth just being,
Just being straight.
Just being,
Is that what you're gonna say?
being straight in secret, but then you're just like,
Nah, you've let the lie go on too long.
Like a camera save.
For a year,
cock for the cameras.
you cannot say I was pretending to be gay for the last year because I was too afraid to tell people. You can't say that as a sentence. You have to say, now, I'm actually bi, and then put the building blocks in place for
No,
you
I think you just go in as straight. You go like, Mum, Dad, I'm straight.
Yeah.
And the dad will be like, not in my fucking house. Get up there. Get in that wardrobe. Like,
Get
you
up
don't.
there.
You might have suspected something when you caught me watching MotoGP on my own.
Or just stick to the cock.
No, because if you don't like cock, then it don't matter how much you
No,
try
it's like
it.
wine, isn't it? No one likes wine for like 3 years.
yeah.
Just what? Just like
I didn't
swilling a cock
I didn't
around
like
that.
Guinness. I didn't like Guinness till I tried it in Dublin. So fuck someone in Dublin.
Yeah, where's the gayest place?
Yeah, the Irish cocks have a better head on them.
I thought about, like, when I came out of my last relationship, I thought, right, 35 now, maybe I could try noshing someone off.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yeah, I thought, do you know what?
Who would you think about noshing? If it had to be a comedian, which one would you suck off?
Ooh, good question.
And why is it me?
I honestly can't tell you how hairy I imagine your dick to be,
Mine?
Yeah.
Dick.
So I've never trimmed my pubes.
That is horrific.
Yeah.
You've never
I bet your house
trimmed
looks
your
like a
pubes.
fucking
Yeah,
fat
my-
shrew.
my-
Like, it's,
Let's
Never.
Let's go Rastafarian's head down there.
I bet your pubes look like a Magna Doodle gone mad. Someone's just gone,
I'm so gutted that I was right about what your cock looks like.
Why?
Because
Does it look like your face?
It looks like, you get those like old stray dogs that have got matted fur. It's like that.
Can you comb your pubes without breaking it?
I think he needs a throw comb.
have you got like long...
It's like fro-yo.
No. They're straggly.
What?
Straggly.
But, like, if, say I was to pick you, which
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I think we'd have a good
Especially
time.
now.
Yeah, especially now.
I still wash my
are you
dick
doing with
and
your
look
hands?
after it.
Looks like you need a Subway.
Yeah, but I imagine he's like, sort of...
I have got quite a wide
Can't
penis.
suck
I
dick
bet
on an
it's,
empty
I bet it's like
stomach.
an old, like, Mega Drive cartridge of a cock.
Oh.
Yeah. Put it in like that. But
Look like you were dipping it in soy sauce.
I was putting it in the machine.
here.
So, if I was to chong you off
Yeah.
with my mouth,
Yeah.
you're telling me that up the shaft is pubes?
What do you mean up the shaft?
Have
is
you got a
pubes?
hairy cock?
Oh, no. The cock itself is fine.
Yeah, but what we're talking fine? Like bare?
Yeah.
So you do trim it. You do sort it out.
No.
Well,
You don't get any shaft hairs.
No.
you're telling me the hairs know to stop at the balls?
Mine, I don't get shaft hairs.
What?
No, I thought he was mad to get them. Is that a common thing?
I get shaft hairs.
You get shaft hairs?
Yeah?
Every now and then.
No, I don't get shaft hairs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, shaft hairs.
It's not weird.
Must look
You're
like,
weird.
Like a yam.
Yam fest. Naughty boy.
Who are you sucking off, Brennan?
Out of all the comedians, who would I go for? Who's quite a fit one? Just off the top of my head,
Milo.
Milo would get it. Rob Roush, Jimmy McGee, Chris Martin, he'd have a go.
More interesting question. You actually thought about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. What brought this on?
I just thought, everyone's getting into it. And not even for like comedy
Everyone.
purposes,
Everyone I know.
All of them.
For like 2022, you think, oh,
You treat Dick like Ozark. Everyone's getting into it. So.
Also, I asked you whose dick you were sucking, and you gave me a list.
Yeah. And as well, he said Chris Martin really quick, didn't he? Like, Chris Martin.
Chris Martin, yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy McGee.
How long did you think about this for?
Couple of months.
Couple of months. You thought about maybe fucking a man.
I just thought like maybe just go on a date with a man.
Yeah.
Just like change your Tinder settings.
Yeah.
See what a man's
Yeah,
like.
but
Because you have, your sexuality to most people, and you joke about this on stage, this is serious for a sec,
Yeah.
as you certainly present it as ambiguous. Like what? Yeah. But you've always been straight.
Yeah.
Nothing but puss the entire life.
But men are like, what the fuck was that?
Pussy buffet.
Jesus
Buffet.
Christ. It was the way you were pushing them into your mouth.
Buffet.
I just
Have you ever had a gay experience?
no.
Have you?
Oh yeah,
No.
Kevin Spacey.
So
yeah,
And then there's loads of people who have tried to bum me.
the thing is with men is that sexually we're more binary, right? So women can sort of like flirt with bisexuality and sort of have an experiment and then go back again.
Yeah, it'd be really weird
most
if me and you, when we were drunk, just had a little nip.
exactly for
Yeah.
most straight men, if you suck a dick, doesn't matter if you never suck a dick again, you're a bit gay. Do you know what I mean? Like it's done.
We're all a bit gay though, aren't we?
No.
Yeah,
Am
we
I getting
are.
clips out of this episode, by the way? Sorry, there's no clips next week. None.
You think we're all a bit gay?
Yeah.
You reckon sexuality is a genuine spectrum and no one is 100% one way?
You're not 100% straight.
No, if it's a spectrum, there has to be people who are 100% straight.
No, but you're not.
You reckon?
Because there's a way that I could get my widge in your bum. at some
No, do you know
point.
what? Do you know who Chris Stefano is? It's a comedian from New York.
Right.
Right, he's a brilliant comic, and
Yeah.
he's a great podcast comic as well. He's really funny on podcasts as well as his stand-up. And he said something on his appearance on Your Mum's House a while back that I really identify with, which is I don't think there's 1% of my sexuality that is gay. I'm not in any way attracted to men at all, but I do fall in love with men. Like
Yeah, but
I
gay.
love me mates and want to be around them.
But gay's not gay's just not
But
sexual, is it?
it's the way he said it, and you'd have to watch it. I was like, I identify with
Yeah,
that
yeah.
a lot.
So that's
yeah.
the 2%.
Friendship exists.
Yeah, but like,
But a relationship is that plus sex.
yeah,
But it's not, because some people just don't have sex, do they?
yeah. I'm
Okay, then.
asexual with men, and all about the pussy.
Isn't pussy a horrible word in the English accent?
I love it.
Pussy.
When you say it, we say boss.
If you say it like Zach Dinglewood, then it's awful.
Pussy.
Pussy.
So, when we fucking...
If you had a gay experience, never. Nothing ever.
No.
He doesn't look like he has. Though,
I
does
think he does look like he does, like us, though.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I look like I've done with another man, Brennan? No. Let's talk about this. What
he?
does
Buried a
it
woman's
look-
body.
Like, yeah. And that was the moment we knew we were in love.
There is a
I had 1 year when I was on the bungee at Manfest.
One of the gayest grave diggings, like he reaches round behind and they just do it together. Yeah, I think you've probably pissed on a man.
I would do that, but not in a gay way.
There's no other way.
Yeah, just in hate. If you hated someone and you had the opportunity to piss on them, I wouldn't be against that.
It's 1% gay, that.
It's not 1% gay.
All right, 2% then.
It depends how you do it. If you do it with evil in your eyes.
I think that's 3% gay. If you do it with evil in your eyes.
Somewhere Dan's going, Scott, I feel like my career's ending.
My balls are burning. Is someone talking about me?
Can we have another question, please?
We're never being asked back.
This is the last question.
You can both come on every week if it's going to be like that.
Have a word. Oh, to have a word, press to have a word. It's time to have a word without a name.
I improv this song. I'll go for that.
Do you want to turn it off?
Do you know, in all my time of coming on here, I've never done a have a word.
Have you not? First time for everything.
Can you have a word with my wife? She thinks it's weird that when I go for a shit, I take my pants and trousers off.
What?
Let's have a word with this guy. Eh?
I know lots of people who get fully naked no matter where they are for a poo.
Whoa, hey,
Yeah.
say not a word, either of you, for the next 5 minutes. List them now.
No, my old manager, I won't say where, I won't say man or woman. It's a man.
Fully naked.
When
No
even in
woman's getting his tits out of a shit.
Taking the bra off.
even in work, he would get head to toe naked.
No, he wouldn't.
Where's he putting his clothes? Where is he? No.
No.
He'd hang them on the back of the door. Don't break it. We've only got 6 left.
Are you asking us to believe that you worked with somebody that unbuttoned his shirt to have a shit?
Where's he putting his clothes?
On the hanger on the back of the door. He might have left his shoes on.
Socks.
You can go fuck yourself,
I
by the way.
can't wait to tell you who it is.
Wait, you told me I was weird for taking me coat off to have a shite?
I think about you.
No, I agree.
No, you did not.
You get me mixed up because I do the same thing. You can't shit with your coat on. You get it on the coat. You get me mixed up. I agree. You've got to take your coat off.
Every
for
time I
shit.
go for a shit and I've got a shirt on or a what, I think of you because you brought that up and I thought, me too. Like about 2 days ago, I thought, I'm going to take my jacket off. And as I was having
You've
a
got
shit,
to.
I'll leave my t-shirt on, my vest on, but I'll put like an overshirt on, the jacket on the door.
Reverse the card.
Vest?
Yeah, sometimes I wear vests.
Underneath the top?
Yeah.
What? Like Tony Soprano?
It's when he's
Or a
bathing
fucking
women.
primary school kid?
Sometimes I just wear like a white vest instead of a t-shirt.
It's when he's eating beans on toast.
If you're only going to see that bit anyway, it doesn't matter, does it? It just means my arms are free.
You wear a white vest?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
Wear
Freddy.
a white vest?
Freddy, he doesn't. He doesn't do it.
We're so good.
But it's a better world when he does. It's a better world.
But I take my coat off for the shit. You get me mixed up.
Right, okay.
But a person I used to work with, I won't say his name, used to get fully naked for the poo.
Right. So how do you know?
Socks!
He told
Wait,
us.
Socks!
I doubt that. Probably keeps his shoes on. So.
But he's got
his pants off. His shoes back on. He takes his pants off and then puts his shoes back on.
I don't. Mate,
ties him up.
That just doesn't happen at all. Imagine as he's pushing him on the thing, I wish there was a less awkward way to do
he
this.
take his shoes off first. Then put them
Imagine
on.
walking past the cubicle at work and seeing socks, shoes, bare ankles.
I've got socks on my bare ankle.
What are you doing, John? Not your business.
Yeah, his name wasn't John.
That's so...
His name was Phil. It was actually his name.
Are you just because I've had it up to here with this? You're,
True.
You didn't actually say
you're
where.
not lying, are you?
No.
So you knew a man that would strip naked, or as
I
naked
wouldn't do it.
as naked as a man could be,
Apart from shoes
to
and
have
socks.
a poo.
I wouldn't do it.
Right. Okay. So what was his rationale?
We never asked.
I'm
We
not-
laughed.
oh,
like
sorry.
this.
Never asked me
We
what
laughed.
you're talking about.
We laughed like this.
Because if he says,
Wait, what? What are you talking about? Wait a minute. You're telling me your manager called Phil
I always have to believe his name. But yeah.
told you that he gets completely bollock naked
For the poo.
and you had no questions.
No, we all went, oh my God, why? And he was like, probably said, like, I think it was cleanliness or something, or he feels like.
No, that's dirtier.
what?
That's
That's
dirtier.
Not this, I bet it's not an uncommon thing. Comment below if you take your full clothes off.
no. What did he think he was going to get poo on his tie? Like, why is he taking his? What's he doing when he shits?
Didn't have a tie on, worked in a bar. Just
Went to the
saying. He got fully naked. He used to get fully naked for the poo.
And you went, interesting, Phil. Anyway,
Yeah, nice one.
200.
I'm going to Google it. Do people get fully naked for a poo? For some people, removing all of your clothing before pooing may seem strange, but for many others, it's completely natural and normal. First of all, you're not alone. There are many people who do this.
Oh, this would be something that people do in like Nepal or some stupid.
It was in the New
country.
York Post.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was in the New York Post. It was in a.
Do you know how
no,
unreliable
pa-
the New York Post is? To quote the comedian John Mulaney, the New York Post is like someone heard the news and they're trying to give you the gist.
It's all over the internet.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if it's all over the
Adam
internet.
believed something from a tweet before because he'd read it. People poo naked, and he did. Get over it.
When we're on, as soon as I was talking about I mean, I don't know if you've ever come across it. So, do you stand or sit when you wipe your ass?
Both.
Sit.
I both.
Yeah, me too.
But so I wipe my ass, then get in the shower though.
What, every time?
Yeah, Carl doesn't poo anywhere but his own bathroom.
Sorry, you shit every
No,
time
I don't
you
do-
shit,
yeah.
you have a shower directly afterwards.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're doing to the environment?
Hang on. So I think it was Sloss who said this. Do you know if you got poo on your arm?
Yeah.
And I gave you a piece of paper to wipe it off. Would you go for a meal?
So that's how they feel about it in Asia, isn't it? Where they use
Exactly.
the bidet.
Yeah.
So
The
just
best
buy a bidet.
They're quite expensive to get
They're
plumbed in.
really
What,
not. They're
600?
like 50 quid.
No, I want a good one.
Well,
we are
A
thinking about
good
it.
one. Oh yeah, because your arse deserves the best.
It does.
Have you
yeah.
never used washlets?
That's your Mars saying.
Have you never used like, so you do dry
No.
first,
No,
because it's wet, and then when it gets dry, you use a washlet, but you stand up.
No, I get in the shower. I wipe and then I get in the shower and make sure I'm all clean. Because if I don't want poo all over me bum.
Is that Shakespeare?
I'm not the only one who showers after the poo, by the way. Definitely not.
That's it's a lot. It's a lot.
This has been a lot. Look at his face; he looks hungover.
Because I shit about 5 times a day.
What?
Your energy bills
Yeah.
would be extortionate.
5?
I shit about 5. I've had 4 today so far.
Fuck off. It's 3:30.
Yeah. I had 3 before 11 o'clock.
What time did you wake up?
It was about 8:30.
You had 3 shits.
Yeah.
If I'd had 3 shits between 8 and 11, I'd be in A&E.
Yeah.
I'd have to go because I think my body's
I
falling
mean,
apart.
usually, to be honest with you, I'll have 2 or 3 in the morning, but I've had 4 this morning.
Why don't you just all consolidate them into one daily shit?
Have you been drinking paint?
What?
Paint.
I drink a lot of coffee. I drink
Paint.
about 5 or 6 cups of coffee a day.
That'll be why then. If I drink 1 coffee, I'm shitting through the eye of a needle for 6
Yeah,
weeks.
and I buy really. The coffee that I get off the internet is so strong that sometimes I'm mid-cup and I need a shit. And I have to stop everything and shit.
If I have a KFC, I can literally set a 47-minute timer and I'm going to poo.
Really?
Is it
What
like-
an Edinburgh show.
Freddie is.
What an Edinburgh show. He has a boneless banquet at the beginning, and that is just a fucking race.
Freddie, stop buying that coffee.
No, I like it because it's strong. I like a strong coffee. How fat would I be if I didn't shit 5 times a day?
Do you have strong coffee or a weak arsehole? I just can't decide.
I think both.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Years of going to Manfest. Was that really real, by the way, now that we're past it? It wasn't, was it?
As far as I'm concerned.
What should this wife do about his husband taking the pants off?
Oh, yeah, remember that? The podcast.
He takes his pants off.
I didn't need to be here, so
Just let them go.
I honestly didn't need to be here. He's the weird one.
Take fully pants off. Like, you take your pants down, don't you? It's not much difference taking them off.
No, but
Because your shoes
well,
have to
exactly.
come
So
off
Oh, yeah.
too.
It's-
And also, that's even weirder in a way than someone getting completely naked because he leaves his t-shirt on. He looks like Winnie the Pooh.
Why do you think he's called that?
He needs a poo.
Right, look, I can't do anymore. I can't do anymore.
You
My
don't
head's hot. I don't know how red I look, but I feel like the Japanese flag. Middle bit.
Okay, we'll call it a
Freddie, just tell everyone where they can find you and your podcast.
Dead Men Talking. If you search for Dead Men Talk Pod on any social media, it'll come up. And Dead Men Talking is on all of the podcast platforms and YouTube as well. Check
On the
us
dark
out.
web.
What, sorry?
It's probably on the dark web as well.
Probably on the
Yeah.
dark web as well. Check it out. Listen to a couple of episodes.
All right, that's enough. Brennan, where can we find you?
I mean, I reckon after this episode, probably the Job Centre. I'll be at the Job Centre, Ashton Underline. I'm going to the Fringe.
Yeah.
And then doing a tour. So I'm doing UK tour, going to the Edinburgh.
And you're
during
back in a
August.
couple of months to sit on the couch, aren't you?
Yeah, so I'll come back
Yeah.
on my best behaviour with you and Daniel and no more costumes.
Absolutely. We've got music coming from Finn. We've got less than 1,000 tickets left for the show at the Arena on Friday, the 9th of December. And once they're gone, there are no more to add. That is completely sold out. Ticketquartet.co.uk or gigsandtours.com. And Friday, the 9th of December, Have a Word live at the M&S Bank Arena in Liverpool. Lots of surprises lined up for that. That will be announced over the coming months. And a few that won't be announced because, surprise you on the night. I am going to be in Dubai Friday, the 5th of August. If you just search Adam Rowe, 5th of August, Dubai. It's actually at the Word of Mouth Comedy Club at Phileas Fogg's. If you want to come and see me in Dubai. And that's pretty much it. Apart from, if you're an audio listener, you get a song. If you're on YouTube, we can't give you that because of copyright stuff. But Finn, who's this week's featured artist? What is their song called?
This week's featured artist is a band called Casino. This tune's called Back in the Day.
Yep.
If you've got a musician friend, you're a musician, and you want your song shouted out, then Finley at haveawordnetwork.com.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming in, gentlemen. I've got a headache from laughing so much. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. An absolute filth fest. And I hope you enjoyed it. And even if you didn't, fuck you. You'll enjoy next week.